Hello, hello, hello. Good morning.
Good morning, beautiful people.
Absolutely. Welcome
Let's go.
to our latest episode of Morning Quest with Doodle and CMoney.
Yes, baby.
What is good, everyone? Love to see all you beautiful people here. Shout out to the chat. Mr. Jetta Dark, what is good, my man? Joe,
Let's
blah,
go.
blah, 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 blah. Words, it's too early. Jacob Novak, good morning, my man. Sif Lower, welcome. John Wolf in the building.
Let's
Eric,
go.
what is good, my man? TMHW, what is good? Sour Blow, Eastside Vandal, what are good, homies? How are you doing? Doodle.
Yes, baby.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm
Fantastical?
I'm still on a hype.
Super hype.
Yes, I'm still feeling it. Feeling good, baby. Feeling good.
Feeling good.
It's been a beautiful weekend.
Absolutely.
Full of joy, full of tears, as you guys can see.
Holy tears keeping us afloat.
It's been very sad. Yes. It's been extremely satisfying hearing the tantrums, hearing the theories,
the meltdowns
of what's been taking place, because it just solidifies the amount of pain that the ponies are feeling. You know what I'm saying? They're feeling it. They're feeling it, guys. We did it.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Shout out to Jacob Novak, who wrote to me like, yo, I don't know if you know, but the show's set for like 3 a.m.
Well, that would have been a long wait, baby.
Yeah, it's set for 9 p.m. instead of 9 a.m., which
great.
is
CMoney out there dropping the ball.
I'm keeping everybody on their toes. They don't know when we're going live. Isaac Hayes, welcome, my man.
Welcome, love.
Drawn
good morning.
TJ, welcome, my man.
Good morning.
Good morning. John Wolf says still drinking pony tears for breakfast. Going to last for months. Facts for sure. Big
and
boy
the
Mike,
consequences are going to last much longer than that.
Yo, facts, Doodle. It's so true. It's so wild. Man, we got some fun things to talk about. TMHW says, yo, welcome, they had to F around and find out. Oh well. LOL. Yo, it's so fucking funny. It's so crazy.
Reaction to their bull crap. I don't care how anybody wants to see it. I don't care about the judgment, for our celebration, for our joy. You're not going to rain on our parade. You know why? Because they had it coming. They should have seen it coming. You guys did this to yourselves, and now we're out here acting wild, right? But nobody has shit to say when the ponies were out there knocking on us.
Yep. The entire time.
Cry, baby, cry.
Listen, they poked the bear. I don't know. Listen, it's wild. By the way, John TJ says, I'm just starting work. I'll be listening. It's 6 a.m.
Oh, baby, thank you so much.
Appreciate it, brother. Shantara, welcome, my man. Welcome, my man.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. For sure. So this is the thing. You know, what blows my mind is, like, they weren't just poking a bear.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they were poking the biggest bear, like, in the world.
A beast, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like
a beast.
Like a mountain of a bear they were poking. And they were surprised when it arose and it woke up. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think it was going to do?
Listen, don't star none, won't be none, right?
Yo,
that's how we do. Facts. And I'm just so happy Philly Phil came through for us. Ooh. He came through, dude.
Such a big way. It's
Big
wild.
Papa, baby. Big Papa in the house.
That's right. Jacob says, we really saw the fantasy of a butthurt dev. Sony was going to buy ABK and Bandai. Oh, no. We're going to talk about that.
Oh, we're getting in, baby.
That's some fun stuff. John Wolf says, we got 2 words for them. Suck it.
Suck it, baby.
Facts. Bring it back to DX days, baby. Eastside Vandal says, Jim woke Smog the Dragon. You get what you get.
You get what you get, right?
Listen, these are 100% facts, guys. And that's what's beautiful about this, right? This is not a scenario like, for instance, when you're a pony, right? So when you were a pony on the other side of the fence, and in your mind, what you're doing is you're kicking them while they're down, right? Like they were looking at us saying that you guys ain't got games, your games suck, the ones you do have, Phil's gonna close down this company in 2027.
Yeah.
Like all this bullshit, right?
You ain't shit is what they were trying to say.
Yeah,
and
but they were trying
that's a problem.
Like they were just coming at us because they felt like they were superior, so they can do so. Now that we're on this side going ahead, and yes, and we're not number one. That's fine. Nobody gives a shit because we have so much coming our way that
this
when we
look
at
I don't want it. I don't want to be number one. I want them to slowly feel that wrath and that pain that's gonna cultivate and build up.
Absolutely.
Right? We just knocked you guys out.
Listen,
that's what happened. But you're gonna feel that's nothing, dude. That's nothing. This is just like, a little elbow to the chin. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I want? I want them to continuously sell because I want more and more people to go and buy that console, and then just more and more people talking about how they don't know why they bought this console. I want so many people out there who are just buying this shit for no reason.
I want to see people tossing the PlayStation out the window, taking it back to GameStop. I want videos at GameStop of GameStop saying the freaking people over there saying, we don't want this. We can't buy this. We don't know what to do with them.
Facts.
That's what I want.
Facts. Big Boy Mike says anyone that is getting abused for so long at some point, and they will start swinging back.
Hell
and
yeah.
in the end, they will wish that they had it.
Yep.
Facts. The problem for them is that our swings are monstrous.
They're hard.
Okay.
They're hard. We swing hard,
we
baby.
Swing hard.
Because we got that wallet.
That's
you know
right,
what I'm
baby.
saying? And I don't give a crap what anybody says about you guys are out there acting like it's your money, it's your buy. Yes, it is. Because we had to hear the bullshit. We had to put up with it. So guess what? It is our win. It is our buy. It is our money being spent, baby. Because we get the benefits from everything that takes place from now on.
Facts. Eastside Vandal says, you want competition? Let's compete. Satya
compete,
the gangster said that.
Yeah, yo.
That is how
those words, I was like, ah!
Yo, Jacob says Friday the 13th is not Jason's time to kill. It's Phil's.
Hell yeah, honestly, baby. Yo,
I gotta say, man, when you go and you think about what took place, you think about how Phil said, nah, on the 13th is when we're going to announce this shit, and we're going to make sure we hit that date, because forever going forward, Friday the 13th of October. Well, it doesn't have to be Friday, but the 13th of October.
The 13th of anything. Any Friday the 13th.
Any Friday the 13th, they're going to be tremors.
Freaking, oh my God. What is the PTSD or whatever?
Yeah. People are going to be like, oh man, it's Friday the 13th. Ponies will be no, I can't go outside.
I feel the trauma taking place in my body.
This is the traumatic experience that they will always live with. It's wild. And I'm just here for it. Yeah. He's just so gangster to know that this day was going to mean something. And honestly, all those pictures you see with like Jason taking off the mask and it's Phil underneath, priceless. Man.
Yo, how much do you think Philly's out there watching these things and like, yo, those
Philly
are my
planting
people.
The ideas out there.
Those are my people.
He's like, yo, some people think that I'm like Jason out here in these streets. They're like, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. John TJ says, love you guys. You will get me through my workday.
Baby,
John TJ, appreciate it, my man.
Thank you.
Eastside Vandal says they were being poor winners, and everyone hates a poor winner.
Yeah.
Facts on facts. So, Roshan, what's good, my man? Welcome,
Roshan, baby, welcome. Good morning.
Xbox South Coast.
Yeah,
welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Joanna Dark over on the West Coast for a change. Good morning.
Let's go. Those are facts, by the way. Yes.
Yeah. Joanna Dark says, is that pony actually Ellie from The Last of Us?
FML.
Yeah, this is an actual real life photo of Jim. We found them. We found them. They put him out to sea.
We
but we
found
found them,
Jim
we
in the
took a
middle of
picture,
nowhere.
and then we left them there. You know what I'm saying?
He
So
was in his feelings. And, you know, we had to give him a little space. But, you know, you got to take out that iPhone and be like, click, click, get that picture.
absolutely, absolutely. Jacob says, I can see a Japanese acquisition go through, even if it's harder due to the other region, because Sony has 98% market share in Japan, comparing to Xbox's 2%. Xbox has free reign. Whoever they want to buy over there, for the most, outside of Nintendo, obviously, for the most part, there's not going to be much fight or
No,
anything. If you
I
guys
don't feel like it
remember,
is.
Doodle, if you remember, they right before Japan approved the
Oh,
ABK
baby,
deal,
tell them.
the
Remind
US
everybody. I know
government
what you're
sent them
talking
a
about.
letter like, yo, listen, you guys are being anti-competitive to us US companies out there in the gaming market. You're holding us down. All of a sudden, they're like, what are you talking about? No, you're approved. It's
Approved.
approved.
All right, it's
Approved.
going through right now.
So I think I don't know how many shots Xbox will have to buy stuff over there without any problem, but I will say
Right now, it's the time.
Yeah, I'd say go and do it. Like, do it
Start
now.
picking them up.
Don't wait. I mean, like next year. Every 2 years is a great cadence. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had the 2020 was Bethesda, 2022 ABK, 2024 Sega.
Yeah, but we need
That's
them
it.
to keep buying those
Ooh.
smaller things. You know what I mean?
You see, John TJ knows the heart that I have here. He says Xbox by Sega and WB, all of WB.
Get it.
Yes,
Get it.
that will be my 100% strongest desire. Buy WB Discovery, the whole thing. Own it all. You have every IP. We own it. And you know what? Guess what? They got Spider-Man. That's cool. Batman is my favorite superhero of all time.
What else they got besides Spider-Man, baby? Tell them.
A Wolverine that's not in the fucking future. But that roadmap is spooky. But yes.
Listen, this is the
thing.
We need to crack through that Japanese market. We got to keep going at it. For those out there saying, you guys are greedy, you guys are trying to buy it. Yes, we are. We are. We want it all. And you know why?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, because we deserve it, baby.
We do deserve it, baby.
Right. We deserve it.
We do.
That's that.
We like keeping our stuff nice and tight in Game Pass, baby.
Yes, this was it was a reaction. Again, this is what needs to happen. They're gonna learn today. They learned on Friday, baby.
Oh, they learned
on Friday.
They learned for sure. Rashad says you are repping your team. Facts. The next time someone says not to console war, tell them to cheer for both sports teams. Yo, bars dropped.
Mic drop right there.
Fucking
yes,
beautiful.
Exactly. What the hell are they talking about? We see people going to a game, and obviously we're not saying go ahead and go out there and fight. I see these people physically fighting over their teams, and you're telling me that we're going to let them freaking go ahead and trash Xbox and talk all the crap, and now we're just going to be like, I'm going to be the bigger person. No, baby. I'm petty as hell.
Petty Phil out in these streets. And that's the way we gotta follow.
Listen, we're not there beating them, but if the words are factual, and listen, we did a podcast. We were on Saturday, and Post Up was there, and he said, if it's true, right? If it's true, then you're just telling your truth. That's that. That's
facts are facts.
It's not slander.
It's not our fault.
If you're telling the truth, and if the truth hurts you, then do something about it. But you can't knock the truth.
Listen.
It's exactly what he said. He said it's not slandering,
you know what I'm saying?
If it's true.
$2.99 and you get to leave the sinking ship and come over to dry land, baby, where we get to live in glorious happiness.
And by the way, that was so fun. We were out there with Kay Asante.
Yeah, that was a dope ass stream.
He invited us and we had a fantastic time.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a good time. Big boy Mike says,
welcome, baby.
PlayStation is in shambles. No CEO. Facts. No games. Facts. No money. Facts. And horrible hardware. Facts, baby.
Exactly.
Now they are starting to see how Sega felt when Sony entered the market. Woo! Hashtag they gonna learn today.
Yeah. Yo.
Bars. Bars, yo. Bars. It's wild because this is what they don't
Oh my
realize. This is what they
God.
don't realize. Xbox been here for a minute, right?
Mhm.
All right, they've been here for a minute, but it's not until this ABK deal that we just realized that this is a brand new Xbox who is entering the market. Okay. Bethesda felt like a culmination, right? Bethesda felt like, all right, we've been in for 20 years. Let's finally do something big. ABK is, you know what? Fuck all that shit that happened in the past. We're here now. We are running shit now.
Yo, we're here to get
Listen,
you. That's what that means. That means we're here, we're cutting through, we're
facts,
coming to get you. That's what that
facts.
means, baby. That means we're not here to play, we're not here to dance, we're here to come and snipe you out.
100%.
And that's the truth, man. And as they should. We've been talking about them kind of the confidence, the lack of confidence. But when Philly got that money, he was like, I'm gonna buy that confidence, yo,
Facts.
because they will backpedal on everything. I'm so proud. I am so proud of Xbox. I'm so proud of the work that Philly has done.
And the team.
The team, dude, that trailer
That trailer
was
was everything,
everything.
bro.
That trailer was everything. I freaking loved it.
I did. It was really something special. They're really something special. TMHW says, not to My Little Pony, but that's what they are. Our little ponies.
That's it.
Facts. Shintaro says, damn, that's Jim Ryan and the ponies lost and confused and depressed.
They're feeling it now, Shin. They're feeling it now.
Yeah. Yes, Xbox needs to buy WB and Sega, Shintaro says. Hell yeah. Jacob says, what would you two want Xbox to have as the face? Sonic or Naruto? Well, Sonic is the
I feel
gamer.
listen, Sonic for
Sonic is for
sure.
the
This
gamers,
is the
man.
thing. Sonic, they Sega picked size. Sega said, listen, Xbox treats us better. This is where we're going. They've shown where they stand, their loyalty. And the thing is, we can't screw that up. That, in my opinion,
Yep,
loyalty is a big deal.
absolutely.
This Sega needs to be next.
Loyalty first, all the bullshit
It's the
second. You know what I'm
right
saying?
thing to do.
Absolutely. I get it. Shintaro says, Doodle, they got nada.
Nada,
Spider-Man 2 is
nothing,
all they got.
zero, zero.
Facts. Black Card, what up, my man?
Welcome,
Welcome.
baby. Good morning, love.
John TJ says, me and RSJ fan were murdering ponies last night in Modern Warfare 3. Yo, we played some Modern Warfare 3 last night too. That shit was fun. That shit was
C-Money,
fun.
listen,
Yes.
you killed it, bro. You killed it. He was out there. He was killing so many. I thought he was going to get his own team. I was like, yo, he is out here slaying. You had it like that, baby.
It's just then when you see the end card and it's like you murdered all these people, but you don't realize how many times you die to murder these people sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You did good, baby. You did good.
Thank you.
You held it down.
Thank you.
It was pretty dope. And it's exciting, but that's where the real killers are. And I'm glad you guys are some of them out there sniping them ponies.
Yeah, for real. We're doing it together. I'm down with that. Eastside says, I think Xbox should buy Falcom, Trails of Cold Steel, Ease after Sega. That studio could blow up with a bit of money behind them. Great storytellers. You know, I gotta tell you, Eastside, that's my like favorite thing, right? Because the idea that some of these studios have all the talent that's needed to become like this humongous, amazing developer, but the money, the cash flow, the capital, they have to scale their ambition based off of the available funds. I mean, this is just the way it works, unless they're trying to make a game that takes them 10 years to make, right? So that is the big issue, right? So when I look at a studio like Compulsion Games that Xbox acquired, and you take a look at South of Midnight, right? You take a look at South of Midnight versus where they've been, and you see the passion on that screen.
I'm so excited for that game, by the
That
way.
is going to be something special, and Compulsion is going to be something special. Compulsion is going to elevate after that game comes out. And, a lot of people forget, but Phil Spencer, one of the first companies that he mentioned, he was asked, "What are you most excited for us to see?" And he said, Compulsion's game. He brought them out first. And this was years ago. He brought them up. And he felt that way then. Imagine now. Imagine where they are now. That's why I want Xbox to buy as many of the most talented developers that they can, because as great as you think these developers are now, if Xbox gets to bring them in the fold and they have that security to not stress about what the next job's going to be, or not stress that if this game doesn't sell 50 million copies that they're going to go under, or they're going to have to close the studio, and they can just focus on their art and their passion and develop these games that they could only have dreamt of before, but they have the talent and skill to actually execute that. That is something special. Same thing we're seeing with Ninja Theory, right? People forget that Ninja Theory is a small studio. They were a small studio. All right. When they made Hellblade, they had so little people working on that game, right? And even then, they had the ingenuity to figure out how to give a AAA looking caliber game at a budget that was small double A, right? But they did it, right? So you take a team like that that's so talented in that way, and you say, okay, now make your dream, right? Now go run wild. Do what you feel like you want to do, and we got your back. That is a special thing.
That's a
And that's
beautiful
why I
thing.
hate about people saying that it's a problem that Xbox wants to buy people.
It's not,
Xbox is
listen,
setting people free,
we
bro.
are able to see talent kind of just expand and rise, right? To the capabilities that they can reach, right? It's insane to be able to have that type of budget, that type of time. And again, we're not seeing, or people are wanting to close their eyes to what's taking place here, other than like Xbox buying. Xbox is giving opportunity, and that's what people are refusing to see out there, is opportunity, to nurture the art of making games. And that's a huge deal.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's a huge deal because, listen, we look at PlayStation, we look over at that side, and it's all about the money, right? It's all about the money. It's funny because now they're lacking it. And
Yeah.
it's a hilarious thing to see because they've been so greedy when it comes to making money. They have forgotten about the art of the game and the passion that these studios need to have in the individual, right? To go ahead and self-express themselves through their ideas, right? That's
Facts.
what's lacking there. And so for Phil to be able to find these studios that are in need, or that have this talent that is kind of covered by a we need to pay the bill
Yep.
situation, right? It's a beautiful thing. It's admirable,
Absolutely.
honestly. And this is going to go ahead along with Game Pass for those that he has not bought, that may be
Facts.
struggling to be able to say, I'm going to go ahead and take a risk. I'm going to make something I'm passionate about. I'm making something that I want, and I'm going to make a deal with Philly and go ahead and get that money,
Mm,
right? Because then
yes.
people get to see you. They get to see what you do. It's advertisement and money in your pocket for your next one. Listen, I know it sounds whatever. He's out here saving lives. And for those who are refusing to see it,
Facts.
I don't understand it. I don't understand how you can't see the bigger picture, see beyond the people that are freaking have homes and families and people to take care of, or that are just passionate about this work.
Facts. They're out there worrying about a box, right?
Exactly.
PlayStations, ponies, all these. They're worried about their box. They're defending their box. Phil's out here defending the people,
Yeah.
right? He's defending the gamers. He wants everybody to play as much as humanly possible, and he wants developers to feel safe when they're making these games. And listen, that doesn't mean it's a free ticket. That doesn't mean you just get to show up and produce garbage, right? The It's a double-edged sword, because if you're given a chance by Philly Phil to say, hey, listen, you do go do your best work. Okay, go do your best work. Forget about the stress of all this stuff. Go do your best work. If your best work is not great, like if it's not very good at all, then I mean that's a you problem,
Yeah.
right? Like obviously
You
we're not
messed up.
is also not a charity, right? It's a balance, right? As long as you
Exactly.
keep working at a level that you're supposed to produce at, right? And that doesn't mean AAA, right? We're not talking about AAA. You know, you look at a game like Hi-Fi Rush that came out of nowhere in January from a team that was a horror focused team, and they went ahead and produced, well, not the team, the studio. Obviously, that team was
Yeah.
focusing on Hi-Fi Rush, but for them to come out of nowhere and produce something at such a high level of quality. Obviously, that's not AAA production, is not crazy in that way, but it's high quality. It's whatever you're doing, do it at high quality. That's what Phil wants. That's
Those
what Phil
unique
asks. That's all Phil
ideas
asks
too.
for.
Listen, we've known Xbox to be extremely diverse with the games that they make. They want to reach every type of gamer out there so no one feels alone, so nobody feels left out, right? And
Thanks.
so this is an opportunity to continue to do this. I admire it, and I hope we get to a point where someday everybody can see what's taking place here, because it's beyond the box, as you said, CMoney. It's
Well,
way
this is the
past
thing.
that.
The PlayStation fans will eventually wake up. It's the ponies that are the problem, right?
Mhm.
So these the tears, they blur their vision, right? So they can't see clearly because they're always crying. Like this is real-time
Oh my
footage of them.
God.
This is what they do all day.
Yeah,
They're on
yeah.
Twitter just with tears coming down their cheeks
Yes.
with the idea that PlayStation is not going to be the most dominant system and company in the world. And it's like, bro, did you
Listen,
not
if
realize
you
that
cared about PlayStation being so dominant, then buy their games. I mean, what
Facts.
games? You know what I'm saying? But still, the ones that do come out, go ahead and spend that money, because you ain't
Oh my God.
matching the boxes when it comes to the amount of games that are being sold.
They're
So
not.
sit your ass down and stop
They're not.
crying.
They're constantly crying. It's wild. Shintaro says there's nothing wrong with speaking facts. Facts.
Thank you, baby.
Exactly. TMHW says, and not worry about the toothpick kickstand. Yo, that kickstand that they have on that fucking PlayStation is wild.
It's one of the most
Like,
ridiculous things I've ever
yo,
seen. What in
like,
life?
they were a hardware company. Like they make
They
things.
should be
How is that
ashamed.
what they brought to us?
This is the thing, and I'm gonna say this. It's funny because we were talking about this last night, and Madman brought up a great point. Listen, Sony is great as long as they don't have competition, right?
Facts.
They were making TVs popping up on top until
Facts.
competition popped in, and now they're not great anymore. PlayStation, until competition kicked in, and now they're not great anymore.
Yup.
It's not being great, it's being the only
Movies.
option.
They
It's
can't
in
make a
movies.
fucking movie
They
that's
can't make
good
great-
outside of Spider-Man to save their life.
Exactly.
It's
And so
crazy.
you're not great if you're only great if there's no competition around. If you
Exactly.
can't handle the competition, then you're not good at what you do. And that's a
Facts.
bigger problem, baby.
Facts,
You better
baby.
start cashing in those piggy
Facts.
banks and start
Facts.
taking your money and run.
Facts. Jacob says, I was arguing with one guy on Twitter saying, comparing Sony's 15 studios to Xbox nearly 50, saying that Sony should be able to have equal many studios as Microsoft, even if they are a monopoly. Listen, Sony should go find the money to do it, my man.
Go ahead.
Go do it.
Go ahead.
Money solves the
Nobody's
problem.
stopping
Ain't
Sony from
nobody
buying
saying Sony
anything.
can't buy nothing.
No.
If they were instead, if they spent their money wisely, they might be somewhere. Listen, Sony's been around forever and their market cap is trash, right? Microsoft been around forever, and guess what they are? In the trillions. One side knows what to do to make money, one side doesn't.
Figure it out, baby.
Obviously, they're not in a great position. And if they're maybe thought about it for 2 seconds and said, you know what? Maybe we should spend $3 billion, $3 billion on a studio that we won't even truly own or
That
have
was so ridiculous.
any real benefit outside of them saying, nah, that sucks. Cancel that shit. Guess what? They could have just showed it to anybody else and they would have said the same thing.
But this is
That's
the
wild.
thing. They're not gamers, right? They're also not smart business people. What kind of decision like that does anyone, like, how could you make that? I'm still trying to figure it out. I talked to
Facts.
my toddlers and they were like, that decision is no bueno. All right. They told me straight out because I told them the situation. I'm like, help me understand this. Let me see if you see what I'm not seeing. They don't get it either. They're like, Jimmy Jim was on crack.
Hardcore. He was with IGN, Dan Stapleton. They both just sit there and do lines like, woo, you know what I'm saying? We're good. Let's go. That's how they get all wired and shit. That's why Jim was all afraid of the flights, paranoid and shit. He gets up there, he's like shaking, like, are we going down? They're like, Jim, we haven't left yet. He's all fucked up.
We're in the airport cell. You're not in the plane, Jim. You're not in the plane.
You're still sitting down. Jacob says B-Nox has a brand new studio and a new YouTube channel. Facts. This is the thing, bro. With the money, now they're just going to be able to grow. And these teams that are working on Call of Duty, they're still going to be able to work on Call of Duty if they want to, but there's nothing stopping them from doing exactly what B-Nox just did and made a brand new studio. And you can say, guys, if you want to stay working on Call of Duty, you stay at that studio, or not, come over here and we're making something new. That's where we're going to be. And you're going to see how all these teams they already have are just going to start having offspring. It's gonna be wild.
The question is, will PlayStation give Xbox the specs to make Call of Duty for their box?
Oh my God.
Is that what's going to be taking place here?
They're not going to have a PlayStation 5 version of Modern Warfare 4 or whatever the hell the next one is. That's going to be great.
I just cannot wait for Philly to be like, you know what? Ooh, we need more time to work on Call of Duty. So now it's every 2 years because Xbox don't need Call of Duty to survive, baby.
Yo,
but no ponies do. No. Let's go. Let's go.
What a way to kill them softly. It's just like,
just slowly.
Oh, damn, dog. I know you guys were hoping that we were going to come out with that Call of Duty this year to, keep your numbers afloat.
You need that paper.
We need to hit it on the 2-year, dog. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Our studios can't figure it out quite yet, with the whole thing with how we can't make games and stuff. Ooh, Call of Duty's on pause.
Oh, yeah.
A 10-year pause.
Yeah, 10-year pause. TMHW says 2 of the best marketing teams now under the Xbox banner. It's about to get real for them.
Yes.
And I'm here for it.
Me
That's
too, baby.
The biggest problem that they had, bro. It's like they couldn't market to save their lives, and they buy this studio and immediately they produce one of the best freaking trailers that they've ever made since freaking Mad World, when Gears of War, the original one, was first freaking since they first announced it. It's crazy. It's
insane, dude.
It is.
It's insane.
Absolutely. Jacob says, but if Xbox was allowed from the JFTC to buy Bandai without problems, should they? Not first. No,
I think they need to stick to who they know.
Yeah.
They owe it to Sega, in my opinion. I feel like they shouldn't be running around making them wait. It's not cool. It's not nice. It's not a good look, and it's not the right thing to do. They need to seal that relationship. You got to remember that until they are bought and even if they have a nice relationship, it's just a freaking handshake that can turn and change at any moment, right? You need that commitment. You need to put a ring on it. You need to do the right thing.
Facts.
That's that.
Agreed 100%. Xbox South Coast says the new ABK trailer was amazing too. The one Luna shared. Yo, it was so good. I loved how they started with how Activision, you can see for Activision, they feel like this is a momentous occasion for them. This is what they've been building towards, right? Activision, Blizzard, King, they were all separate.
Dude, nobody put a gun to their head to get bought, right? They wanted to get bought. This is what they wanted.
And you saw how Activision, Blizzard, King, they got together. They formed this bigger entity. But even then, they still were held down by the expectations of what needed to be produced and the dollars they needed to bring in. And Call of Duty was the only way to do that. And that made their whole history. You saw that trailer and it showed you their history.
Dude.
All this shit they created and all this shit that they were known for before. And that's all kind of drifted away and slipped away because they become the Call of Duty house. And this is the thing. ABK as an entity, they needed Call of Duty. Xbox does not need Call of Duty. They don't. That's why it's not going to be exclusive. Okay. It's
Exactly.
going to be everywhere. They don't need it. But having it allows Xbox to do more than they ever could. And having it where ABK is owned by them will now allow ABK to do more than they ever could.
Honestly, and that's what I feel. I feel like this deal is being looked at in kind of like the wrong way. I feel like it's not yes, it's a win, it's amazing, but I think Xbox was set without ABK.
Facts.
Xbox was cake. We were chilling. All the studios that were bought, we finally got that
We had
wheel
a huge
going.
roadmap. Like we were chilling, bro.
It wasn't necessary. It was necessary for ABK to bring those games back. I want freaking Skylanders back. I have all the freaking figurines.
Yes,
I want them to bring that back. I want them to figure out how to do it Nintendo style where I could just scan the figures onto the controller and it's set because I don't want that old school Portal. Like I want them to bring freaking all these games that they used to make
Prototype,
and then
baby.
more
Give me
and
prototype.
then more, because you understand that these, again, with the necessity of making Call of Duty and bringing that money in, and that's literally, as you said, CMoney, that's what they became. They became Call of Duty, right? Because they needed that cash flow.
Absolutely.
Without that, dude, I cannot wait to see not just the old stuff that I'm excited for. What can they bring us now? What are they going to do next?
Oh, yeah.
That's exciting, baby.
That's super exciting. Sith Lord says, that trailer made me happy cry. Yo,
dude.
I posted it on Twitter as soon as I saw that thing. I was like, hold it back tears.
Dude.
Hold it back tears. It was
right
here, bro. It was right
we're
here.
A team. All of us. No one fights alone. Chills, dude. Chills.
Yeah,
I was so freaking pumped. What a beautiful message to send to their studios, right? What a beautiful message to send to their customers, their consumers. It's a team now. We have each other's back. Facts. No one's out there alone.
Facts.
That was insane to me.
Agreed, 100%.
I loved it.
Mozambique, welcome, my man. Welcome.
Good
he
morning.
Says, man, you guys are dirt 2.0. That is a compliment and a half. Thank you, my man. I have discovered you 2 days ago from that 5 hours long stream with our boys over at K Sante's channel.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Thank you. I absolutely love y'all's anti-pony energy. Love from the other side of the planet. Thank you so much, my man. Salute,
thank
brother.
you so much for being here.
Yo,
thank you.
Thank you so much, man. That is awesome. So Charles says, South of Midnight is so stunning. Love the art style.
I cannot wait. Yes.
Absolutely. Rashawn says, I'm actually really excited for South of Midnight. I'm pretty sure that was Robert Johnson on the strings, which makes sense to me for the theme. That shit was beautiful.
So unique. So dope, I am so excited for it. The art style, the story that they're gonna give us.
Yes.
I'm in, baby. As soon as I saw it, like they had me right on the first second. CMoney said they had me at the freaking title, South of Midnight. I can't get over
that title. That has to be my favorite like video game title of all time. South of Midnight. That's just so, and the way that the logo is with the tree. And it just it oozes
when they
the
do that extension.
it's
oh
beautiful,
man,
bro. Oh my god, love it. Jacob says that's why Sarah Bond needs to be the next CEO, because showing females and also people with the same skin tone that they could be awesome, aka a leader to look up to.
I could not agree more.
For sure. I think that's what they're positioning. I think as a company, whether it's right or wrong or whatever side of the fence you're on it, doesn't matter. I think corporations are, they have to be aware of this. It's not emotional. It's just business sense at this point. Where for them, they've been, I mean, you hear Phil Spencer, he talks about it all the time, where it's like, oh, like these, white old guys up on the stage, like back in the day, he was saying it. But like, yeah, there, you can see that Sarah Bond is like his right-hand man, so like she's always there. Everywhere he goes, she's there. She's front and center on the stage. She's front and center on the shows. She's always around. They're grooming her to take this spot. And you're right, Jacob. Having a woman of color as the CEO of Xbox would be a huge thing at some point. And the beauty is we already know where her mindset is. She's a Game Pass girl. You know what I'm saying? She's all about getting shit into Game Pass, and that's where we going.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Yes.
Game Pass is the future. You put everything in Game Pass. We save tons of dollars, especially with the let's think about this for 1 second. Delete Game Pass right now, right? Just in your
Oh
mind.
my
Ooh,
gosh.
Game
Yeah.
Pass is gone.
Deliver, baby.
But
Tell us.
Xbox has 55,000 studios that they're buying at this point, right? If we didn't have Game Pass, you're telling me outside of third-party games that you would want to buy, you also have to add in like the 15 or 12 first-party games a year that they're going to be spending. I mean, you guys looking to spend $2,000 a year on games just to catch up?
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
listen, at this
it's
point,
wild.
it's just necessary because that will also be a disservice to their studios, right? They can't make all these games and just put them out there. CMoney, you still on Starfield. He can't let it go, right? We've tried other games, but his commitment right now is to Starfield. And so you wouldn't be, I mean, you have FOMO, so maybe you would, but
It's possible.
the thing is that if you're caught up with an amazing game, right? Why go out and spend the money right now on other things?
Yep.
And so having that that money coming in monthly, whether people are trying new games or not, it's freaking genius. And it's amazing for people to just have a palate cleanse and go back into what they're into for the moment. It all makes sense. I love the way they kind of corner this situation. Again, I can't say enough great things about freaking Xbox because Game Pass, it just makes sense. It just makes sense. That's it. It's like Netflix. If you were out there buying all these movies or all these shows or all these freaking, I don't know, stand-ups or whatever you're watching on Netflix, if you go out and you buy them all, it's so much. It's so much that you want to be a part of, right? And
so much high quality content.
Exactly.
That's the thing. It's not
so
just
if you went
a bunch
and you
of trash.
bought it on its own,
Yep. It's crazy.
And you get to pick what you're in the mood for.
Yeah.
Click,
and there's no
click,
pressure. You
click,
just
click,
enjoy
click.
what you want.
Yeah.
And Microsoft could give a shit what you're doing because as long as you're paying that monthly subscription, you're in.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful thing. TMH. So there's a bunch in here, and we're gonna say it, but you know, TMHW says, don't forget In Exile. Clockwork Revolution looks good too. That's the one I'm excited for. Yo, low key, In Exile, I think is one of the studios that people sleep on a lot. But I gotta tell you, man, Wasteland 3 is phenomenal. Like, it's so good. So good. If they're bringing any of that talent into the next game, which is Clockwork Revolution, it's going to be 100% banger. Facts. Clockwork Revolution looks so dope. So dope. And we saw such a snippet. Is this a 2024 game? Like, is this our fall 2024 game, or is this something in 2025? Like, we don't even know. But damn, bro.
And we don't even care. Just take it.
We know it's coming. We know it's coming. And we just want them to make the best game that they can. But they're gonna make a banger, and that's the big thing. Xbox South Coast says Hellblade was made by 20 devs, and look at how incredible that game was.
That is, thank you for saying
100%.
that. That's another one. I'm so pumped for the story, the freaking connection that you feel with the characters just through the trailer. Imagine like what we're gonna get when we're like one-on-one living through these stories is gonna be amazing.
100%. Big Boy Mike says, why did Xbox buy Ninja Theory? Why did they buy Double Fine? Why did they buy Compulsion? Now they see why. Team Green. I like that. I like Big Boy Mike. I see what you did there. All right. Calling out a certain Colin name, right? Yeah. Yeah.
You got your answers, baby.
You got your answer.
You got
now
your
you
answers.
know why, my man. Now you know why. Xbox South Coast says, don't sleep on Undead Labs and State of Decay 3. Yo, low-key, they're one of the ones I'm most excited to see from, because I don't know if you guys remember, they announced that they had a new studio that they were making that's 100% dedicated to animation. Like, it's all about animation. And honestly, when you think about like Rockstar, right? You think about Rockstar and you think about how amazing their games are. It's the nuance that most video games don't look at or don't do because it's too much energy or whatever it is. It's the little things that you notice when they're walking and how they look at each other, or how they grab something, or how they bump into something, or how they fall off of something. Like, these are all things that make a huge difference when you kind of get that desire for believability, right? For when you're looking at it, like how believable is this game world? Animation is everything. Animation and physics, right? That together. And the fact that they're dedicating a whole studio to doing that, that's a huge thing, man.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a
it
huge
is.
win. Absolutely. Sith Lord says, hashtag advance the
Yeah,
line.
baby.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right, baby. It's not, we're
Yes.
not done.
No,
We're not done. We held the line, just like King said, man. We got to the point where now we have shown our power, right? We showing them what we're here for, what we're about. And now it's time to move forward, start delivering games, and start scooping up more people, baby. We're just gonna deliver and scoop, baby. That's it. It's go time, baby. Big Boy Mike says Phil is a gamer and he knows quality when he sees it. All the studios need is time and funds to cook.
yes.
When that happens, you get games like Clockwork Revolution.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Eastside jumps in. He says Clockwork Revolution is his most anticipated game as well.
Nice.
I even think Xbox folks are sleeping on an Exile. That studio's full of veteran goats. Yo, we just said that. 100%, yo. 100%. Six Slayer.
Baby,
Good
welcome.
morning, my man. Good morning, my man.
We hope you had an amazing vacation.
Absolutely. Well, maybe he's not done. Maybe he's still,
there. We don't know. We don't know.
Vacation.
Well, we're happy you're here with us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. All right, we get Ham in the building.
Ham, welcome. What's up?
Welcome, my man. Welcome. Jagger Blaze, Alex, what is good, my man?
Good morning.
Good
morning, love.
Absolutely.
Happy Monday, you guys.
Happy Monday. Man, what an amazing weekend to come off of. It's been so dope.
Listen, a weekend to live through. Like, let's just keep your joy, keep your excitement for it. I'm in it still. I'm feeling it.
Absolutely. Eastside Vandal says that Slim reveal with the kickstand was truly disrespectful.
It was.
I actually got mad for the ponies.
Yes. Oh my God, go ahead. Continue.
Then when I saw the horse hoof stand for $30, I opened my car door at full speed and threw myself out. Exactly. Yo, let me say something here. This is the shit about ponies that you can't respect, right? And this is why, again, just to be clear, there's a different definition. Like a pony is not a PlayStation fan.
No,
right? Just to be clear, like let's not be confused here. You can like PlayStation,
of course,
because you're a gamer,
yes,
right? So you can like their games. You can like, really, that's the only thing you would like about them.
There's nothing else. I'm sorry,
okay?
Guys. The list is short. We're grabbing on to whatever we can.
But everything else, like I don't have to like the company. I don't have to none of that stuff. But ponies are the delusional. Okay, these are the people
baby,
who can't see because their pony blinders just keeps them constantly looking at the same narrow road. They're not real gamers. They're not. And this is just the facts. So don't feel sorry for them.
There's a difference. There's groupies. And it's such a conflicting situation. Guys, I love horses. I feel bad for the horses. I feel bad for the ponies. It's freaking messing me up. I'm like, I love a horse. I love the ponies, but not these ponies. These are crazy ponies. Like, it's an insult to the freaking animals to be calling these PlayStation fans freaking ponies. But I'm with it. I get it. Listen. At the end of the day, is the ignorance, right? And the lack of love for freaking games. You cannot call yourself a freaking gamer if you don't just love games in general, if you don't just love the graphics, the freaking storytelling, and you can't admire or respect a group of people that have worked on a game and say, great job, right? Just like how they did with Starfield and this IGN bullshit. That's why it's so disrespectful. It's so beyond to freaking go ahead and take these stands on the Xbox community, on Phil, on freaking Xbox in general, and the freaking developers of this game. It's ridiculous. It's disgusting. That's what it is. It is.
These are facts, baby girl. These are facts. Chantal says, I think Xbox should buy Platinum Games because we get Bayonetta, Vanquish, Nier Automata, Astral Chain on Game Pass, which would be great.
Listen, Bayonetta, I feel like it's the concept of the game is freaking phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
But what it lacks is like those details, graphically, they need the budget. They need to be able to work on this game and make it freaking amazing. I do feel, Shintaro, I agree with you. I feel like a game like Bayonetta will benefit a lot from the budget and time. And listen, again, Philly out there saving lives. You never know who's next.
You never know who's
You
next.
never
We
know.
know, and this is what I would say. Like Platinum's been really quiet, right? And then magically, Kamiya, the guy who was running it, is gone, or he was one of the guys on top, and he's gone now. Maybe that was the deal. We buy you, he goes.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Clean your
they
house.
got bought and he took his money and left because they didn't want him there. That's possible, man.
Listen,
they were crying about working with Xbox. They were crying about it. And now silence. Except
And
for Kamiya being gone.
This is what I'm going to say. We cannot be naive and ignorant to the fact that, listen, Philly was out there hiring and setting everything up because he knew this ABK deal was going to close. All their things, in my opinion, are freaking lined up. Conversations have been had so that this can move as fast as possible and as smooth as possible. Throughout the time that they were out here battling in court, trying to get freaking ABK, they weren't sitting there saying, okay, well, let's see what happens. Let's see what we're going to do when this happens. No, they're aligning, they're working, they're setting things up. They're out here playing chess, baby.
Yeah, 4D chess, baby. We messing with them. Remember, in 2018, that Microsoft came out and announced 5 studios, 5 that they purchased and one that they started up. Mm-hmm. So we didn't know when that happened. They just told us the announcement because beneath a certain threshold, they don't have to say shit.
Exactly.
And in a studio like Platinum Games is not worth shit in that way. Like they'll be able to scoop that up and we don't have to know anything about it. So honestly, I already believe in my heart that they've already purchased some people. They've already purchased some studios that are doing what they got to do in the background until they're ready to a big bang.
Throughout this time, anything that would not conflict with this deal, that will not be like wrong to do. I think that they need to stay out of court. Again, Sega is not worth $69 billion. It's not that type of movement. And so I think this is something that will go smoothly and it wouldn't take a long freaking time to do. Again, the argument is we are working on the Japanese market. It's unfair. It's unfair for PlayStation to dominate when it comes to selling boxes the way that they do and to bring any type of obstacles if Xbox is working on trying to get into that market.
You know what, though? They won. And they're going to continue winning. Xbox will
All we do is win, no matter what. Let's go.
Victor Alstein, welcome, my man.
Welcome, my love. Welcome.
He says,
happy Monday.
Morning power couple.
Oh,
good morning,
thank
my man. Thank you. You guys are on fire.
Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
That means a lot to us.
Appreciate it. TMHW says, Beanox is who does the PC version of Call of Duty. Yo, I'm telling you, it's gonna be fire when they get off of Call of Duty only and they get to do other stuff. Jacob says Bobby Kotick was money hungry, so he forced every dev on call and harassed. But if you're money hungry, why not be nice and let devs make different games because that makes more money? Not if the games don't sell as much. Remember, they have like their board that they have to cater to and the stockholders they have to cater to. And if Call of Duty is the thing that's making them the most money, they have to double down on it. But now they don't have that. Now Xbox owns them, and that's where the freedom comes in. Tron TJ says, breaking news for ponies. Dreamcast guy is the new CEO for Sony, and his dad is Jim Ryan, and his uncle is Biden. LOL. They all old and related. LOL. Holy shit.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Dreamcast guy makes his way around, baby.
Dreamcast guy. That. Victor says they could release Call of Duty every 2 years and have Halo or any other FPS fill in the next year.
Yeah, baby. Dude, you feeling us,
bro.
You feeling us.
Why
know what we're talking
Call
about.
of Duty dominate every November? Spread it out and let people get thirsty for it. You know what I'm saying? Avenged Ninja, what is good?
Good morning. Good morning,
welcome,
sweetheart.
Good morning. Sensei Matrix, what is good, my man?
Let's go.
Now it's too early for these ponies to be out here crying. Nah, dog, they don't stop.
Baby,
it's a never ending
listen.
cycle with
They're
them.
gonna feel that pain. This is nothing. This was just a little slap in the wrist. They're gonna get it. They're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
feel the real
it's gonna
pain.
come.
It's coming.
It's like death by a thousand cuts. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's just every day
A
they're
new
gonna wake
one.
up
And
to
oh,
a
oh,
new
shit.
sadness. It's bad. It's bad. You know what's funny though? The easy relief. It's like you don't have to go through therapy. Instead of wasting your money on therapy,
Oh,
take $2.99, walk over to your closest Walmart or Best Buy or Target, wherever you want. Go on Amazon and just join the club.
they're throwing in
Join the
3
dream
months
team.
of Game Pass.
Yo, that's
Get
right.
it. Get it. Get
2.99,
it.
3 months of Game Pass. You won't regret it, guys. Just come on
Supposedly
over.
for the holidays, 199. So
Next year, I think that's their plan.
get it.
So
Get it.
we'll see. Shintaro says another great pick for Xbox to buy, in my opinion, is Konami. All Metal Gear Solid games on Game Pass would be fantastic. That would be cool for Game Pass. The problem is without Kojima, because really, I mean, you get the IP, which is cool, but you also need people who want to make the IP. And I don't know anybody who's lining up to say, let me get my shot at Metal Gear outside of what was it, Platinum, who did Vengeance, right? Or Rising, whatever, the one we're riding. Yeah, I don't know. That would be hard. Roski, welcome,
Baby,
my man.
happy Monday.
Happy Monday, brother.
Let's go.
We got a roadmap even without ABK.
Thank you. Yes.
Xbox was definitely fine without it.
We eating good,
100%.
baby.
Just
We
like you
eating
said,
good.
Doodle. We already knew what was going down. This is just extra.
Yeah.
Extra. TMHW says, honestly, I hope they go to a 2-year content cycle per game. Not only does it give the other two mains more time to develop, but it keeps the gamers engaged.
I agree.
Absolutely. Especially like they have Warzone. Call of Duty is out every single month. It's here. We have seasons. We have all this stuff. Turn it into more of a Halo situation where we got a campaign, but then you have your multiplayer and that you just run with.
I love that.
You have you have literally 2 places you do it. They have Warzone and they have their actual just multiplayer. Both of these things, you evolve it over the course of the year and then go into the next year. And then on year 2, boom, next studio drops their Call of Duty.
Honestly, it allows him to have more time to get a bit more creative and give us more. So at the end of the day, we're not missing out on having it every freaking year. We're actually getting probably a lot more from them and a better game overall, you know?
Facts. 100%. 100%. John TJ says Prototype and Vigilante V8 and Blur.
Let's go, baby.
We're going to have them all, man. This is Pain. Welcome, my man. Boricua.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias, mi gente.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Sensei says Microsoft wants to compete with Apple and Google in the mobile market. That's mostly what this deal was all about and gift to their fans. Facts. That's exactly what this is about. And people don't want to like listen to that, right? That's why they were all caught up on this deal. I can't stand
the ignorance. Thank you for saying that, Sensei.
Like, don't be stupid.
This is the thing. Philly's been talking about what's coming, and he said, I worry about PlayStation. That ain't even a problem for me. That's just, a noise. And so we know the beast he was talking about. Apple's out here having freaking games on their phone. Like, are you kidding me? We're there now. Wait till next year. They release a phone every freaking year. This is what he was preparing for. This is what he's been trying to break into and not get caught with his pants down like Jimmy Jimbo did. You know what I'm saying? Out there acting crazy.
He was out there acting crazy. These are facts. And I don't understand why the image of Jimmy with his pants down now is
looking crazy, no pants on. Yo, listen, we have not seen Jimmy.
It's not
we have not seen Jimmy. Jimmy, if you're watching, bro, you kind of got out at the right time. I don't believe in the whole retirement bull crap, but they did you a favor, bro.
Dude, keep reading them.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yes. They did you a favor, Jimmy Jimmo. They kind of like gave you, in my opinion, still, they gave you a situation. They said, listen, you don't stop this ABK deal, you're done. You're out. And so obviously he lost his dignity, right? Trying to do so. But at this point, dude, like this was the best thing that could have happened to you. You not being there, because this is just the start. This is just the start. As bad as it seems for PlayStation, this is just the beginning of what's happening and what's to come. The pain and the wrath will be felt slowly. And the fact that Jimmy doesn't have to sit there trying to figure out how he's going to mend all these cracks, I mean, he got lucky. You know, his legacy is trash right now, obviously, and probably will forever be. But unless the new person stepping in comes in and really finds a way, an innovative way to fix this, they're screwed. They're screwed because
Doodle.
this is the bottom line is, in a world where you're looking at Xbox with so much money doing all these moves, I don't care how much you want, how much you cry, how much you beg. If you ain't got the money to match it, you can't do it. Even if
Facts.
they got their shit together and said, okay, we're going to go ahead and build up the self-esteem of the teams that we've destroyed, our studios. Because listen, it hit hard. The crap he said hit hard. I was feeling pain for freaking Naughty Dog and the rest of them. I was like, damn, yo, being treated like this, it ain't right. So I can't even imagine what that did to their self-esteem. And then to have Bungie come in and be like, yo, that Fractions game that you made, that's trash. Throw it out.
Facts.
I can't even, like.
So listen, we got some breaking news information.
Oh my gosh.
It's not breaking news
Let's
so
go.
much, but we knew it was happening, but they've already dropped. So Spider-Man 2 reviews are in.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
oh my God. Guys, I'm so
gone,
happy we're doing this with you.
I haven't gone into it, like looking at all the reviews, but I did see one that popped up. So I'm interested to see how this is going to go.
Man.
Because IGN, obviously, the pony world of IGN, Spider-Man 2 review, they gave it an 8.
They did.
They gave it an 8. So my question is, did they actually give it an 8? Or did they go and remember that punk ass kid on that show said that it better get a 9 or we're going to have words, and they're doing some damage control and saying, no, look, see, we gave it an 8 because, that kid was just talking.
I want to hear the words that he's going to have now. I mean, you can't run around blabbity, blabbity, blah, blah, right? Talking crap if you ain't gonna back it, right? So I want to hear the words that he's going to have. I want that shit recorded. I want it sent to me. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Don't you want the same thing? Are you guys up for it? You want the same thing, right?
I want to see the words.
We gotta watch, I want to see the words that he's gonna have, because guess what? It wasn't a freaking 9. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when you have a game like freaking Starfield with, oh my, I can't even explain.
The fact that it's an 8 versus Starfield being a 7 is still fucking asinine.
Still, I'm still pissed. And we know that they did the 8 just to put that Band-Aid on top, because they said, yo, Xbox closed. We are screwed, okay? I don't trust you, IGN. I don't trust any of your shit. And for you to come out here and give Spider-Man a freaking A, which again had the same freaking foundation as the one before, is bullshit. If you look at the game like freaking Starfield with all these freaking planets and everything you can do in there, you don't have to be for this game to appreciate and respect it. And that's the freaking problem that is being had.
Facts. Well, if you guys see any more interesting scores, drop it in the
let
chat
us know,
for
please.
Sure. But I just thought I saw that pop up and was like, yeah, you know what?
And again, it's no hate for Spider-Man. We've been saying it. It's going to be a great game, right? It's going to be a great game. Good. I'm excited. Do I think it's going to be spoken about for over a freaking long period of time? No, baby. No, this is going to be week tops, right? The game is sure. There ain't much to say other than it's a good game. Great. Right? I don't have a problem with Spider-Man. I have a problem with what was done by IGN. Again, love games. So do you, CMoney. This is a great thing. I'm happy that they have a game coming out. But damn, I got those 19 inches of Venom coming my way.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
You do. For sure. And the collector's edition is coming. You know what I'm saying? Victor says, On point for gamers. Loved what you said about Sonic on the gaming circle.
Oh, thank you,
The
baby.
character needs a console to stand for, like
Yes.
Mario, and how it
Yes.
used to be before. Thank you for saying that,
Thank
Victor,
you.
because I do feel that very strongly. I
Yeah.
do. I think that, this whole third party bullshit, you can't. He was a console mascot. He was Sega's person, and
We
Sega is
had
not a
we
console anymore.
listen,
Third
we had
parties don't have
Mario, we had
mascots.
Sonic. Scoop up Sonic. Let's bring him back into the fight. We have amazing freaking
Yeah, give my
games.
man a budget.
Yes.
Let him evolve the way he deserves to. Mario, nobody at Nintendo says you can't spend that money on Mario. Okay? Mario gets to get whatever they want. Obviously, they don't have that crazy ambition because of what the hardware does. I mean, don't let me scratch that. They have the ambition, but they do more than what the console is capable of doing.
Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
they know how to
That's
push it.
the
They do the
right
max of it, but
wording.
they're still held back by that. So however much percentage they can go above what the box can do, if the box was bigger, they could do that much more, right? Or if it was more stronger, you could do that much more. So Sonic needs to be at the same level. He'll never be what he was as a third party, bro, because he was
No.
a mascot.
And
It doesn't make any sense.
yep.
It's like playing, like you're playing for the major leagues, right? As a platform holder, that's the major leagues. When you go to a third party, that's double A, like not double A games, but like the double A league, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a league below. It's not the same. You don't have that much attention on you. You're just one of many, right? You're not for that platform.
And in
And
order for
Sonic needs that, man.
Xbox to compete, again, Nintendo has these freaking amazing games like Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. Like, come in, give us that, hit that angle as well. And I don't put it past them that they will, though. I feel like they're covering all their bases. Again, for me, they're growing horizontal in the way that they need to go ahead and spread out. They're not growing vertical like PlayStation did, in which now this freaking building is crumbling down. And
Facts.
listen, it is what it is. You built it.
That's 100% what happened.
And I have my own theories as to how Nintendo needs to grow with that conversation we had on our last freaking podcast. And it was a big deal for me. I feel like if they make the right moves and they have the power in their system, they can come in and really knock it out the park.
Yeah, 100% agree, baby. Xbox South Coast says, and I 100% agree with this. The part of the trailer that got me was, so this is home now. Yo, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
shit, it's happening,
That
baby.
was
This is
insane.
home now. This is the squad
What a
we rep.
beautiful moment.
Wild, dude.
Yeah, they did it right.
Fucking wild.
They did it
Oh
right.
my God. Joanna Dark says Compulsion Games is a special studio, and I hope they learned a lot from We Happy Few. In contrast, I'm sorry, We Happy Few. Contrast, their first game was cool. The studio is creative. They are. I love We Happy Few's concept. I love it. I love the story. I love everything that they had with it. The problem that they had was that wasn't the original plan. They had a world idea, right? But it was supposed to be like a procedurally generated game. Like it wasn't supposed to be, that story focused. And unfortunately, that's what, after we saw the trailer and people started comparing it to BioShock, right? Like that feeling that was there, like that's a huge compliment to them, but that's also something that if you know that that's not what you're making, it's like, holy fuck, what do we do? Right.
Yeah.
So they had to kind of get everything together to get to some type of semblance of that. And what they delivered, honestly, I enjoyed. I just knew that there's so much more that they can do. And South of Midnight, man, when you talk about creativity, the look, the feel, it looks amazing, dude. And honestly, like graphically, it's not like it's top tier. Like
Yeah,
I
it's not
love that
lacking
art
in
style
any
they did.
way for me.
That's
It's
so
so
dope.
creative. I love that. I love it so much. I'm so excited for it. And again, a lot
Yes.
of games suffer when they have to go ahead and make a shift like that, where you start a game up a certain way or with a certain idea, and then you have to go ahead and use the same foundation and kind of turn it into something else. It's sad when that takes place,
Absolutely. Eric says, as a Cajun, I am amped for South of Midnight. Yo,
Let's
that's what's
go,
up, man. Summer
baby.
Midnight is
By
gonna
the
be
way,
fire.
Eric, I wonder which one you picked. We saw those freaking championships.
All the championship belts you put in our
Yes, they were
Discord. Let
so
us know which one you pick, man. Those
freaking
are dope.
dope.
Those are dope. Wow,
Guys, join our
we should get one. I
Discord,
would love to get one made. Yeah, you
right?
guys should
Oh
join our
my
Discord.
gosh, I will
It's
rock
fun.
it.
I'll hang it right there. Just
Live,
hang it up, right?
put it
Just
on,
hanging from the
step back,
ceiling.
show you guys my belt. Like, yo, that's right. We won.
Yeah.
We won.
Fonto, sir. Welcome, my man.
Love.
Welcome.
Thank
Hey, guys.
you for being here.
Just dropping in to say hi while on my lunch break. Well, we appreciate you, my man. Thank you so very much. Relski says Wasteland 3 is top tier.
Let's go.
Yo, facts. Sensei says Hellblade 2 is gonna be the show stealer when it drops. I feel like Hellblade 2 is gonna make the earth shake a little bit.
Yeah.
I think people are not ready for the skill and talent that Ninja Theory is about to blow up on. Shit is gonna be great. Oh, Six Letter says, absolutely. I'm home though. Oh, all right. It's not happening.
That's okay. As long as you enjoy your vacation and
listen,
now,
you had a dope ass vacation. I enjoyed the pictures of you just chilling by the poolside. I was living
so cool, man.
through you in my mind of like, man, vacation will be dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just imagine me sitting there, Doodle next to me, right in the water. That was beautiful. So thank you. I appreciate the pictures.
Thank you.
Drawn TJ says Xbox officially owns 41 studios, including support studios. That's crazy.
It is
crazy.
It is.
Yo, we're gonna be getting so many games, bro.
And
so many games.
They were like starving not long ago, right? Listen, money and time.
Yep.
Money and time, baby.
Facts. Jagger Blaze says Xbox has the best community.
Agreed.
Facts.
Yes, baby.
Greatest of Mondays, he says. Hell yeah, man.
Yes.
That's how we started. TMHW says, no, huh? Don't know what that's about. Write it somewhere. I'm sorry. I know we're so far back, dude. I'm sorry. It gets, we like to, all you guys have so many dope ass takes. We like to bring it in.
Yeah.
And sometimes that fucking delays us. So hyped for Spider-Man 2 reviews dropped in minutes. Yes, that was before. We saw they got an 8 from IGN. Let us know if there's any other cool scores out there or anything crazy. Big Boy Mike says a real pony will walk down the streets of Japan and talk. Oh my god! And talk shit about Xbox, and they aren't even Japanese. Being a pony is an illness, especially when you saw my man get to his house. He's walking up these raggedy ass steps and like he's a fucking hobo in Japan.
Yo, you see,
he's out here walking around talking shit. He's standing in front of 7-Eleven. Like this is his life. Like my man has a cell phone and a 7-Eleven store to stand in front of. And you out here talking shit about the Xbox, homies? Come on, man. Get your shit together, bro.
It was rough. The kind of crap that and this is why. Right? And we're not out there freaking being brutal. I feel like we're being very kind to the ponies. We're out here, sharing their pain, because it feels good.
It does feel good. It does feel real good. Mrs. Rana Dark says ponies are actually Karens in animal form.
Oh, yes, baby.
T2 Comic Books, welcome, my man.
Love. Thank you for being here.
Anyone played Sunset Overdrive? If yes, is it any good? Just saw a trailer and it looked crazy and fun. Absolutely, bro. Sunset Overdrive is so good, bro. The fact that Insomniac made that, the fact that Xbox let them slip at this is the shit that's fucked up. If this game came out now, Xbox would own Insomniac. The Xbox of the past was not in a position to own Insomniac. Sunset Overdrive was a phenomenal game. Fun, funny, it's so exciting to play. Yo, play that game. Do it. So good.
Get it?
Absolutely. Sensei says Pony spent more time trashing Starfield, a game they weren't going to play in the first place because it's on Xbox, than promoting Spider-Man 2, a game they clearly have access to. LOL.
Yes.
And guess what? There's 50 million PlayStation 5 owners or something close to that. This game will sell, if that, 15.
And guess what?
Until it grows.
And
it'll get higher as more PlayStation people come. But with what they have now, the maximum amount is they'll get be around 15.
Mark my words, a lot of that is going to be again, Xbox fans love games. A lot of those sales, a lot of those collector's edition were bought by Xbox fans who love video games and appreciate games in general. The ponies are out here dropping the ball, not supporting their team. And I'm going to tell you right now, listen, if you verbally support me, but not like when we're at home alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit real good, bro. Fuck that shit. Yeah, it's sad, man. They live their lives. You know, honestly, it is sad because I feel like they live their lives through us. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm gonna hate on you, but on the inside, I actually
CMoney, I
want
don't
to be
even think they're real gamers.
I mean, no,
Like,
they're Twitter warriors.
Listen, exactly. How do you spend that much time? I mean, they don't have Game Pass. They don't have games.
They ain't got shit to play,
find
man.
something else.
Spider-Man
Go buy
finally.
an Xbox. Spend your time playing games.
They'll
buy
play
an
for
Xbox.
the weekend, and then they would be back to crying about the next Xbox things they want to hate on. Xbox South Coast says, I think Xbox already bought Iron Galaxy. I feel you. I'm telling you, I think they bought a bunch of people already. They're firming up their games, man. I think they're going to buy everyone who's associated with a game that they're making. So Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, Asobo, Iron Galaxy. I think it's going to happen, man. I think it's going to happen. Jagger Blaze Alex says that launch lineup for next generation is going to be nuts. Yo, not only the launch lineup, right? Because you remember before we used to have like, they used to say, oh, these games are going to be in the launch window, right? So you have games that come out that day, but then like a couple weeks or a couple months, these games are coming out, and that's the way they were advertising. Now with the fact that we have guaranteed minimum 4 AAA games a year, plus whatever they have on launch, like it's going to be insane. And remember this, 100% fact, I know it to be true in my heart. Elder Scrolls 6 will be a launch title.
Let's go, baby.
For the next Xbox.
Tell it.
Facts.
Listen,
Facts.
I cannot
100%.
wait for their January direct. I'm excited for it. I can't I can't wait for the surprises, the excitement. I'm there. I'm there, guys.
Absolutely. Timmy says,
Timmy, baby.
Good afternoon, as it's afternoon in UK time.
Let's go.
Good morning and
shout
happy
out to the
Monday
UK,
to you both.
baby.
Yo, shout out to the UK, bro. Now we could be so happy for you guys because it was spooky for you guys, man. I was afraid for you. I didn't know if Xbox was going to have to like take Game Pass out of there or some crazy shit. That was wild. So shout out to my UK brothers.
Love, baby. Love.
We all safe now. We all in this happy times. Jacob Nova says, remember, Skylanders 6 ended on a cliffhanger.
Yes.
Where the God Power brain who helped Chaos Evil said, let me tell you a story.
Jacob, my man, let's
bringing it back, baby. Yes, we need it. We need it. 100%. John TJ says, the ponies got a slap on the wrist. Next 19 inches. Pause from Xbox buying Square Enix and Sega and WB.
Oh, my God. Listen. Okay, I'm so happy you said that because, you know, I get it. They came back. They're coming in. They're holding hands. Square Enix, I feel I want them to suffer a little bit.
Well,
a little bit.
Sega needs to get bought first.
Yes.
And make Square be like,
why not me? Yes. I need them to go ahead and feel that pain a bit more. Let's go ahead and twist that knife. They need to cry those tears.
Well, listen, it's easy to remember. Phil had both of these people on the docket. Square was going to get purchased. He wants to purchase Sega. It's going to happen. These things will all happen.
Sega needs to come first. I feel like Square Enix needs to feel that pain and that starvation quite longer. The lack of respect.
Doodle bitter. Doodle
I'm bitter. Shit. Don't
not
play us. Don't play us and then think that because you're ready to come to us, we're like, come here, let me blow you. No.
You could blow us. All right. But it's not the other way around.
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You got a lot of blowing to do to make up.
A lot of blowing.
Bullshit. We'll see how long it takes these Final Fantasy games to come over here. All right. That's the test.
Yeah. We got to test this out.
Def Leopard, welcome.
Good morning, love. Happy Monday.
Morning.
Yes.
Sappho, welcome.
Hello. We're so happy you're here.
Microsoft owns ABK. What happens with COD and Evil? or did that end already? Well, I think COD is part of MLG, right? I thought that was where that's where that was. So I think that already stopped at some point. But even though, like, I'm glad you brought this up, because what's cool is that now that Xbox owns this, they now have MLG, and Sony has Evo, Xbox has MLG, and now they can do all their Halo stuff, Call of Duty, Killer Instinct, whatever they have that's competitive and they want to put in there. Wait till they make their Smash Bros clone.
Yo,
That'll be a whole
yo,
nother spot. Oh
yo.
man, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real. Jacob Nova says, I'm sad they didn't go for the ending of Swap Force 3 where Chaos got his assistant's legs. Jacob is a Skylanders fan,
baby.
bro, with his
You
deep cuts.
us. Yes.
I
get it.
I'm
see you,
feeling
baby.
that.
I
I'm
see
feeling
you.
that. Listen,
Let's go.
Skylanders is the shit.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously for us, we played it with our kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a game that was easy to navigate, easy to control for the kids. And it's just like it was done at such a high quality we enjoyed it. It's like a Disney movie, right? Like you go to watch a Disney movie for the kids and then you leave fucking crying, right? Yeah. Because they know how to make them, right? They know how to make it where it's fun for the kids, but adults can get enjoyment from it. Same thing with Skyland, man. Skylanders is the shit.
It is. And Jacob, I wonder who was your favorite character. Listen, I played, we had all the freaking figurines. Trigger Happy had my heart. I know that's such a Doodle thing now that I hear
it. Really is. It's crazy.
Guns, and he was freaking nuts. He would just shoot around like a maniac. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Facts. Well, that was my character.
Nah, it all makes sense. It all makes sense, baby girl. Facts.
I didn't hear it till I said it. I'm like, oh shoot. That's such a
written in the
thing.
sand, baby. It was written. Sappho says, I kind of think Sony was willing to work out a deal with Xbox, but Jimmy convinced them he could block it. You know, I feel like Jimmy, when you look at those emails, and I know we've talked about this, but I can't see it any other way. When you look at those emails and how cool, calm, and collective Jim was talking about, I've already spoken to Phil and the gang. It's all good. It's not an exclusive play. We're keeping Call of Duty. We don't have to panic. Everything's fine. Plus, we're working on so much of our own dope shit. It's amazing. We're golden. This is a nothing burger. Yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't want it to happen, but it's happening. It is what it is. That was Jimmy in the email. Then out of nowhere, something snapped. And he started losing his mind, talking all reckless type of shit. Honestly, I feel like Sony, again, keep in mind, man, Sony is on its last legs. If PlayStation doesn't deliver, there is no Sony. You know what I'm saying? Like Sony, I mean, not in the way we know them. Yeah. They'll be tiny if PlayStation wasn't holding them up. Because every market that they used to dominate, and we talked about this earlier, they've gotten competition and they're no longer the big dogs. Sony doesn't sell anywhere as many TVs as everyone else does, especially LG, right? Cameras, everything. They're still, they're not the top dogs anymore in any market outside of PlayStation. And honestly, they're not the top dog in this market anymore either.
Yeah.
They just have the consoles, but they don't have the players. You understand? Those are very different things. You can have the consoles, but you don't have the players.
And listen, Philly's always been fighting for the players.
With the Wii.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They sold so many consoles, right? But that didn't mean shit when they released their next system. Nobody came over, right? Because they just went over there for the gimmick. They didn't go there for Nintendo.
And that's why Nintendo needs the power. They can't listen. It's a what have you done for me lately? And if your selling point is a gimmick, then you have a situation. You're gonna end up in the same boat, on the same boat as PlayStation. It's you got to look out for that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Facts. It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
It's a weird dynamic. Sorry, real quick. It's a weird dynamic when, you know, the tables turn and now it's, you know, PlayStation's the big daddy for Sony. And that's problematic. That's the situation right there.
Agreed 100%. Fonso says Spider-Man reviews are out and it's a classic. I'm sure those reviews are dope. Drop some in the chat if you have it. I know I'm still so freaking far behind.
Why
But
don't you turn back around, and if there's anything you missed, guys, just put it in again.
Jeff Leber says Jim Ryan with the crying face. Punty, welcome,
Welcome, love.
welcome.
Oh, good morning.
Punty
Happy
says,
Monday.
just popped in for a few minutes to see your beautiful faces and hear your
Oh,
calming voices.
Punty.
Appreciate you both.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, my man.
baby. Thank
Welcome. Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Hashtag Jimmy with his pants down is fried into my mind now. Listen, as
Happy
Doodle
Monday,
does,
baby.
right? As Doodle does. Fonto says 92 Metacritic. Facts. That's dope. That's dope. And you
Nice.
know what? As like that's super dope. And I'm really happy for Spider-Man too, because I think
Yeah.
Spider-Man is a great. Let me change that. Insomniac is a phenomenal team.
I
And
agree.
they deserve to get that type of recognition. But it just sucks because no matter how I look at it, I'm always going to look at that with a side eye because I know that because it's a PlayStation exclusive, you have sky's the limit.
Yeah.
People are free to just feel what they want to feel and be good. And the people who are on those reviews are people who are liking Spider-Man and who are going to enjoy that. I just hate the fact that Bethesda had to deal with these fuck faces out here fucking their shit up and lowering them down because you can't look at their Metacritic and see all the 10s and 9s that they have from actual reputable companies who are out here reviewing the game and feel okay that they're stuck at an 84 or 83 or wherever the hell
That
it is.
has to be so
That's
upsetting.
so shitty,
Yeah,
dude.
especially like the way he, like, I forget his name, and I don't know why I'm blanking now on it, but his wife said this game better be worth it. Like the holidays, he was still just working on it. He was elbows deep. I forget his name. I forget.
Todd
Yes,
Howard.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's like so much effort went into this game to get treated the way that it did over bull crap.
Yep.
Like, this is what's upsetting. Spider-Man deserves a great freaking score. Obviously, we already know it was going to be a great game. The annoyance is not Spider-Man, is IGN and what they did. Again, giving Spider-Man
the
an
other ones
A,
like
we
IGN.
understand why they're doing so. And that's the problem.
Yep.
That's the problem.
That's the bitch. And that's what sucks. 92 Metacritic is awesome. It's just it's just it has that bitter taste. It's like, why you gotta be.
And I love, by the way, the chat. You guys are like, talking about the score, talking about the game, and I love that again, this just shows what the Xbox community is. Like, we're excited for the game. We're happy with the scores. We're raising them up. We know that Spider-Man is gonna be great. You should not, if you make great things in like, you should not be so threatened, right?
Yeah.
You should not be so threatened to acknowledge greatness and appreciate it and give props. And we've learned by Philly, right, to do so. Again, that's not what PlayStation tends to do. But the fact that Philly is out there and he does that and he acknowledges the work in the freaking studios and the developers and everything else,
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I just love that you guys are doing the same thing.
Well, listen, Def Leppard puts it out here, and this is just the reality, and that's why it taints it a little bit, and that's what's sad.
Yeah.
Because he says anything PlayStation publishes is an instant classic as allows. That's the problem. Like, it's just it's the Xbox
bias,
tax that they have, and then it's the PlayStation bump. And it takes away from what is actually quality shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Spider-Man 2 is quality. Now, I'll tell you this much. I'm disappointed with Spider-Man 2 visually.
Agreed.
And not that it's a bad looking game, okay? But this is a PlayStation 5 exclusive, meaning they were making this game just for this, but they weren't. And that's why this is why it's an issue. They weren't making this game only for PlayStation 5. They took the PlayStation 4 game and spruced it up and added to it. Okay. That's why it still has the same bones. That's why the graphics on the side by side look so similar. How can a 10 teraflop fucking console looks so close to a 1.8 or 4 teraflop console. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. They oh man, it frustrates me because
frustrating.
I like the fact that Spider-Man is out, is getting good scores. It's just the Sony fucking bullshit that they can't afford to have these people, take longer on the game and actually give us what we want, which is a dope ass experience. When we're gonna get another Spider-Man? This is the last Spider-Man we're gonna get for a while, right? So what are we gonna wait for the next console to see if they actually deliver a next gen game? Like I'm so sick of it, man. I'm
if
so
they have
sick
a
of
next
it.
console.
Doodle always bringing that slander. We're ready for it. Timmy says, I see you are using your bot clones to do this show for you seeing as have you been on so many shows and so many chats of late. LOL, CMoney and Doodle. Listen, we out there, bro. We out there.
We
As
see you,
always, Def says, yes, as always. Fonso says, Faxi money, damage control, 100%. 100%, bro. John Wolf says 8. He does
suspect, baby. Suspect.
Yeah, but that's 100% what it was. It's damage control.
Yeah.
They didn't want to give it a 9 or above just because of what that fucking kid said. If that kid didn't say it out loud in front of us, guaranteed it would have been a 9 or a 10.
I need to hear the words.
But
I need him to come and tell us what he was going to do. Let's see.
He says that this is the shit. This is what he says behind closed doors. That's why it was such a shock to him when he was sitting there that they were not like yeah,
clapping and let's
he's
go.
Like, bro, like, we were just saying this outside in the green room before the cameras went live. You agreed, Brian Altano. You said this shit better be a 10 or I'm slapping somebody. Remember? You remember? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he was so shocked, because he was like, we always talk like this, Nah, man.
Nah, it's true. It's true. 100%. Bitch assness, a bunch of bull crap.
G maybe,
welcome. Good
morning.
My man.
Good morning. He says damage control because of the heat they drew on their Starfield review. Yeah. After that thing he said, on the PlayStation Beyond or whatever, where he said it better be a 9, and then they had that shit show what happened with Starfield. They're doing damage control.
CMoney got in there. He had his words.
Yeah, this guy. Hunty says, pause. Small pause though. Morning bud. Oh my god, that's funny. Fonso spells it out for us, lets us know you can't spell ignorant without IGN facts.
100%.
Sensei says, in the pony world, 8 is good for PlayStation. 8 is only bad when it comes to everybody else. Exactly.
Agreed.
Exactly. It's so fucking crazy that is 100% the truth. 100%. This pain with his laughing. He's laughing at their expenses.
Yeah, baby. Go ahead.
Facts. Drawn TJ says, hey, did you guys see the tweet this morning of the deal closing? Phil Spencer was in Japan talking to Sega CEO. The tweet got pulled in less than an hour. They are buying Sega. What?
No, wait. Are you serious? Look
Drawn,
that up.
Don't fuck with me. I don't know how to look that up. I don't know where it is.
Send it to us. Send it to us,
Drawn,
please.
send it to me, please, on Twitter. Right into my DM, please. Please. Because that would be fucking wild.
Oh my gosh. That would be amazing.
Oh, shit.
That would be crazy.
That would be wild. Oh, shit. I just saw here. Oh, breaking news. I just saw, Xbox South Coast just said it. P. Hines retired. Oh man, P. Hines is the guy who works at Bethesda, who been side by side with Todd the whole time. Man, I guess he just wanted to go out with a bang, right? This last one. He has P. Hines, but he wanted to take his money. He got hella cash with that purchase. That's just the truth.
He did. He wanted to go enjoy life and kind of listen. He left it in good hands.
Well, listen, I have he wrote his retirement letter real quick. So let's talk about it.
Let's get it.
South Coast. Thanks, my man.
Thank you, baby.
With that breaking news. All right. So after 24 years, I have decided my time at Bethesda Softworks has come to an end. I am retiring and will begin an exciting new chapter of my life, exploring interests and passions, donating my time where I can, and taking more time to enjoy life. This was not a decision I came to easily or quickly, but after an amazing career culminating in the incredible launch of Starfield, it feels like the time is right. This is certainly not goodbye by any means. My love of Bethesda and its people has never wavered, and I will never stop being part of this incredible community we have grown. Thank you to the hundreds and thousands of fans and I've gotten to meet and talk to over the last 24 years. Your energy, creativity, and support has been such a big part of my journey. I look forward to experiencing the next part of the adventure alongside you. Working with with the amazing people, teams, and studios at Bethesda has been the greatest experience of my life. I'm incredibly proud of everything we have done together, and I'm genuinely excited to see the amazing things they will create next. Love you guys, Pete.
Oh,
That
that
is
was dope.
that was really
Okay.
dope. That
I'm
was really
loving
dope.
it. I hope, he's like you said, CMoney. I feel like it's time for him to go enjoy. Um, just because of the world we live in today, let's just hope that that retirement doesn't is not because some shit's coming out.
So the
You know
only
what I
thing,
mean?
the only thing
Mhm.
I would say
Tell me, baby.
is why would you not? Oh, I have oh, Joanna Dark out here putting the PlayStation 5 reviews for Spider-Man 2 out here.
Thank
We'll
you.
go through them as well.
Yes.
But the only thing I would say that I feel a little bit like why is why if you know that Bethesda was struggling, right? Bethesda
Okay.
was struggling, and this is just the facts.
Yeah.
Right. And yes, your career culminated with Starfield, this amazing game, right? How do you not shout out Xbox even in the slightest of way
For
for
saving them?
saving the team and the studio that you say you love so much, right? Like this is not slander against P. Hines. P. Hines is the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, P. Hines is dope. I'm just saying on your way out, this is the last thing you're ever gonna say, right? And
That we're gonna listen to.
that was
You
that we're
don't work there
gonna
no
that
more.
most
We
people are
don't
gonna
care.
listen to.
Enjoy your money. Bye-bye. You
But
know?
like you couldn't just not even and shout out to Xbox making this last couple years,
Yes.
last 3
Amazing.
years,
Thank you.
so peaceful, so dope, giving us the time to work on Starfield to
To
make it what it
mix
was. Like,
yes.
how do you not just a little bit
Because
of an
again,
inkling?
CMoney, little window I left out. Oh, that's sweet. But let's hope, knowing the times we live in today, that this retirement, because again, I am questioning every freaking retirement that's come out in this 2023. Okay, as I should. But
Yep.
let's hope that this retirement doesn't, it's not because some type of baggage is coming out. You know, you never know. Maybe he didn't mention because he was getting pushed out for some type of reason or another. Things are never what they seem, or
I mean,
usually
with P.
not what they
Hines,
seem.
P. Hines had superpower over there. So I feel like I think the Redfall situation. Remember, this is the first time been any heat, right, on Bethesda proper, not Bethesda Game Studios who made Starfield, but Bethesda the company. Starfield was the first like heat that we got.
You mean
Meaning like problem.
no, I'm sorry. You're saying the wrong game.
Redfall.
Redfall.
Yeah, what
You
did I
said
say?
Starfield.
Oh, I'm sorry. Starfield was amazing, but
Yeah.
Redfall was the first smoke that we got.
It
Right,
was
that
he
just
the one
happened
that
this year.
was he the one that ran out there saying, "Well, this was supposed to be a multi-platform," and then they made us? Was
No, no,
it?
no, no,
No.
no, no, no,
Okay.
no. No, P. Hines is not that dude, but meaning, but he's in charge of like the marketing and stuff, and he is the guy who like essentially had to okay showing us 60 frames when the game wasn't going to hit.
Gotcha.
You're not communicating with us that we weren't going to get the game they were promising essentially. So I don't put it past the idea that maybe Phil walked in there and said, hey, listen, not like forced retirement or any shit like that, but more like we're going to be stepping in more.
Yeah.
We're going to be integrating to you more. And you know See, now I start thinking about this
now
shit.
you're dissecting the
Because
situation
if
and
you
you're
think
making a
about
lot
the
of sense, baby.
trailer that we just got about the Xbox acquiring ABK,
Yep.
I brought this up and it was kind of like not like a nothing burger, but you see this now, and I'm telling you,
Tell him, baby.
Xbox has been marketing Bethesda as this separate thing, but it's just since June after Redfall.
You did say that on Saturday when we were on that podcast.
All of a
Yes.
sudden, Bethesda's was not part of the marketing. Bethesda games are in there, but the game showcase that we got was just an Xbox showcase.
Yes.
That had Starfield, had all this stuff, but it's an Xbox showcase. This trailer at the end, if they're talking about they put Xbox, ABK, Activision Blizzard King, and you. They did not put Bethesda.
Yep.
So what I feel is they are fully integrating them together now, like bringing them all the way in. They're not using Bethesda as a name to sell off of. Now it's just the individual games. And I feel like maybe they told him, they were like, listen, we're going to be stepping in, be more involved. We want you to directly report to somebody at Xbox. So before you make those decisions, you run it by them and you guys make those decisions together. And maybe he was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I've been here for so long. I got my
money. I'm out.
I have so much in stocks on this, or I made so much off that buyout, because somebody like P. Hines, who's been there forever with that type of ownership, it was a private, equity situation. The owner, you're going to take care of your people. You easily know Todd has made buku money off of that. And I'm sure P. Hines was also the same. And they probably had a clause like you had to be there for at least 3 years or something like that. But I feel maybe the direction is changing for Bethesda after Redfall.
Yo,
dude.
I'm feeling you, bro, because
After
this
Redfall.
is the thing. I was going to say CMoney. Philly Steakhouse, right? He did come out here and he took the heat. He took the blame. Everybody, when this happened, everybody looked at him. They said, you failed us. You messed up. All right. And I think that Phil, when this whole thing happened, he was like, all right, you guys do you know what you're doing. I'm not going to get as involved. But after that mess, things changed, right? Because he wasn't going to let this happen again. He wasn't going to take that heat.
He said it.
I'm sure. And again, listen, no one fights alone. They're Xbox.
That's
Xbox.
Right,
and if you're out there representing Xbox and Xbox is going to take the heat for your fuck ups, then we need to make sure that what you're doing, it's right.
I agree.
He gave them the space to do what they needed to do, and they dropped the ball. And again, he took the heat for it. People were out there saying, "Fire Phil Spencer,
fire Phil,
get
the man
hell
who did all this
here.
for us. Get the fuck out of here with that shit." But no, I agree. And again, all love and respect to P. Hines, because he's been there forever, dropping some of the dopest games alongside Todd.
I love that you caught that he didn't even say a damn thing about freaking Xbox.
I do feel like this was not as
black and white.
Yeah, not like a clean, I'm just retiring. He got the money. He's not going to another studio. You're not going to see him pop up at Sony or some other fucking publisher or some other developer. He did his time. He loved Bethesda. That's one thing you always know. He loved Bethesda. He loved the original owner. And I think with this shakeup right now that's going on, Phil said they need to know that when they're under Xbox, they're not looked at the same way anymore.
Exactly.
They're not Bethesda. They're not Arcane. They're Bethesda, the first party Xbox studio. They're Arcane, the first party Xbox studio. And this is the shit that I was telling you guys earlier, where, it's a safe haven, right? Phil is saving developers.
Yeah.
But you have to come correct.
Yes.
You got to come correct. This is the big leagues. You know what I'm saying? This is not, Pee-wee leagues over here, right? This is not like joining
Xbox
Sony.
Now.
You're joining Xbox. You're joining trillions of dollars worth of a company, right?
And this whole thing where like their name now is secondary to Xbox,
Exactly.
right?
And they've
That's the
absorbed it.
thing.
I love, it's funny because I saw it immediately. I was like, oh
You
shit.
did.
They
You
did
did.
not put Bethesda's name here. If remember, there's supposed to be these separate legs, right? That's what everybody wants to say. Oh, Bethesda games are Bethesda games,
I
right?
love how everybody had to say that, but then again, when the Redfall situation happened, let's go kill Phil.
Exactly.
Like, what the hell? It makes no damn
It's
sense.
bullshit. It's
if they're their
it's
own,
nonsense.
then you blame them for their fuck ups.
100%, like without a doubt, that's exactly what they should have done, but they didn't, and they bitched out. And you know what?
Selective
Listen,
outrage, baby.
it's
That's what
better.
that is.
It's better that he leaves now, right, and just bow out at a high. That's exactly what he said,
Yes.
right? Because if he would have left before Starfield, he would have left at Redfall, and that wasn't a high, right? So leave on a high. Starfield was amazing.
Yes.
Fuck what the reviews say. We know that it's easily a 95 to a 10 across the board. The game is that good.
Maybe he feels that they put so much work into it. It took so long to make. And as of right now, working with Xbox, this is what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how their games that they put their passion into will be scored and looked at. I listen, that's going to change real quick. I'm telling you right now, if that's the reason why you picked up and ran. But listen, if you ain't with it, pack up and go, baby. We don't need you.
Sail off into the sunset, man. You made your money. Now go enjoy life. You earned it.
Have fun.
Do you, brother?
Sayonara.
Sherwin Williams says, I love this early morning fire.
Baby. Let's
Keep
go.
talking that truth. You know it, baby. Ain't nothing changing over here. Ain't nothing changing over here.
Good morning, baby.
Oates says, I appreciated you to. Oh, yeah. Oates. Damn, I thought you were, for some reason, I thought I read your name before. Oates. Welcome, my man.
Welcome. Good morning. Happy Monday, baby.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oates says, I appreciated you two keeping Paris Lily honest that day.
Thank you, baby.
He is in denial. Been hanging with those IGN boys too much. Yo, word, Oates.
I appreciate it. As soon as I heard I had to jump in, I was like, no, I speak my truth wherever I'm at. Man. That's how we roll.
Listen, Paris is a big name, man. All respect to him. He's a dope dude. He's been on Xbox stage, repping Xbox, but he's also
good for him.
He walks the line, right? Like, he's not an Xbox head. You know what I'm saying? He's not like us, right? He doesn't bleed green. You know what I'm saying? He just happens to like Xbox enough that and is not threatening to Kind of Funny's love for PlayStation, right? Because he does toe the line, right? So he's not threatening in that way. And so he just gets to kind of do whatever. And he has a big name. He's made good moves and he's a dope dude. I really enjoyed being able to talk with him, man. That was really cool.
I did too. And listen,
but we always got to keep it 100, man.
Keep
we
it
don't
100.
change no matter
That's
who's
the
up in that
thing
bitch.
to look. Listen, wherever you go, you got to do you. You got to be you, and you got to say your truth, man. You can't switch around because of who's around. No.
Listen, just know if you ever see CMoney and Doodle on a show, you're getting the same homies that are right here, right now. All right, that we don't change because who's on the panel. Right. So again, much respect to Paris.
Thank you,
super dope dude. But thank you so much for bringing that up. Def Leppard, Paris Lily has definitely changed. I mean, yeah, I think. Listen, he's a business at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like, his name is a brand at this point, right? So you got to treat it as such. And I get that. I get for certain people, he was never. I mean, to be fair, he's never been like a bleed green type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's always walked the line. It's just that, when Xbox stuff was popping off, he was there to talk positively about it when he could. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. We always got to do us.
Listen,
Web Dave, welcome. Good morning,
welcome.
Man. Good morning, my man. Thank you.
Good morning.
What were you gonna say, Doodle? Sorry about that, baby.
Well, we had a conversation, and it's you're talking about keeping it real, right? And we were talking on our podcast about how some of these ponies kind of go out there, and it's kind of like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, but this is not who I am. To go in and make my money or whatever.
There's the Dreamcast guys of the world who told Paris Lily, like, nah, I'm not really that dude. I just do this because I know that's how I get my money.
But that's what's crazy, right? You have a bunch
of bills to pay, so I gotta do what I gotta do. to make these ponies love me. I gotta make them love me.
Kennedy, keep it going. Give me a little bit
make
more.
them love me, so I gotta go ahead and I gotta bash that Xbox. I gotta bash that Xbox, and I gotta go ahead and make sure that Phil Spencer gets fired. Phil Spencer need to get fired if I can make my money. Something with that money and fix your face, bro.
Damn.
Sorry, I don't know why that came out. I don't know what happened.
I get it, though.
Sorry, that was too far.
It.
That was too far.
Listen, it's your truth. I get it. I get it.
It's just it's Silent Phil, Silent Cypher. It's his fault. Blame him for any Dreamcast guy slander that I do, because he traumatized us all with that face moon.
He does. He be getting us, He be getting us. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
That's a recurring nightmare that I have now.
Listen, at the end of the day, I can't respect the fact that you're putting on a show.
Hate that, bro.
To trick people. Like, that's bull crap. I can't respect that. I can't.
Listen, I respect a hardcore pony more than I respect
a poser.
These fucking line straddling fuckers. Okay? I don't like it.
No,
and it's because it's convenient for them, right? They're
lean wherever people. They're lying. It's bull crap. At the end of the day, I'm sorry. If you can't be yourself, then you got a problem. Like, just be you. People like you. People follow you. You make that paper. Good. If they don't, get to stepping. That's it. Like, you can't hang on to fakeness for long, and that's just the truth. You 100%,
can't, baby. Hell yeah. Sappho says they already got Iron Galaxy, even got the KI team back together. That would be so amazing, Sappho. I hope you're 100% correct, because they need to right the wrongs of the past. Killer Instinct was coming. It was going to be huge. And then they dropped the ball, letting these teams do what they fucking go and do some other bullshit. Iron Galaxy out here making some stupid ass games instead of coming to fucking work on Killer Instinct. Like, come on, man. But I hope so, man. That's super dope. John TJ says, we used to say wait till E3. Now the ponies say wait until next PlayStation Showcase. No. We're still waiting on the secret.
Shh. There's a secret showcase.
The secret showcase is coming. It's going to save
don't know about the secret showcase. That's how
PlayStation doesn't even know about it. It's so secret. Whew. Can't wait for it to come out, dude. Can't wait to come out. Mass Hole, welcome, my man.
Morning,
welcome, my man. Yeah, I know we're behind. We're like, God damn, this is 10:19. We're at 10:52. We're like 40 minutes behind, bro.
Are you serious?
Yes. Okay, so hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna miss some stuff here. If you, oh man, I'm gonna stop here because I saw this and I did want to talk about this. The UK is looking to strip the CMA of some of its power after the way they handled the ABK deal. I sent you a link, CMoney.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Listen, as they should be. This was not properly handled.
Oh yeah.
The CMA was out there acting like PlayStation was paying their rent.
Yeah. Well, they probably were. Somebody's rent.
Somebody's
rent.
Listen. PlayStation can't even pay the electricity bill. We think they're out there paying someone's rent.
Exactly. Drawn TJ says the ponies are in hell. One song on loop. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh my God.
I love it.
Baby.
I fucking love it. This is so amazing. So amazing. Web Dave says, please hit the like button. Thank you, my friend.
Please, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We would appreciate that.
Sappho says, I like Skylanders because you beat a boss, you get that character. Yo, that's exactly what it was.
I need Skylanders back into my life.
Yo, I'm loving the Skylanders fucking love that's in here, baby.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Sensei with the breaking news. P. Hines. We just had this whole talk. Relsky says, P. Hines just put out 2 cents retiring. Thank you guys for doing that.
You guys have our back. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you.
We just had this long talk now, so I'm assuming that we answered all this stuff here. G maybe says, sad that Jim's term as CEO was the equivalent of Squidward taking over as fry cook.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. Jim Word just wasn't qualified.
Damn, G maybe. Loving it. G maybe walk up feisty. Let's go, baby.
Facts.
I love it.
TJ says, I think they're buying Sega because Boom's podcast talked about it. Maybe, man. Maybe. Punchy says, I'm losing my mind right. What? I'm losing my mind right now. Xbox buying Sega Pete Hines retiring. But hold on, is that true? Why are we saying that?
So is Xbox really? Is it like
no? He's saying
okay
about.
about
Oh, Rashawn says, "Oh damn, he joining Jim? That's fucked up. Poor Pete Hines, yo." Oh shit. John TJ says, I'm saying they are buying Sega, but they have not announced it. They won't till next year. I think it's suspicious that the tweet was pulled. But what was the tweet, John
we
TJ?
need the tweet.
Like, what exactly did it say? Somebody in the world clipped that tweet immediately when it first went out. Please find it. I'm gonna cry.
We need it. We need it. Oh my gosh.
Fuck you says, good morning, my fellow gamers. Fuck you. Welcome, my man.
Welcome. Good morning, sweetheart.
John
Let's
TJ
go.
says, please, everyone, please understand that they didn't say they're buying Sega. I'm saying they met with Sega CEO on Friday the 13th on the same day as the deal closing. It's suspicious.
We are so ready for
John
it.
TJ,
we ran with it, baby.
Thank you. I was ready to go. I was ready to go. But you know what?
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave it past our boy Philly Phil. Okay. Meeting with Sega on the same day that they crushed every pony's dreams.
Look at me now.
Oh.
Look at me now.
We getting paper. That's right, baby. We ain't fucking around. Rashawn says Pony's gonna be talking shit about that. Didn't he change positions after what he said in the ABK investigation? I don't know. Oates says Pete Hines was the shaky one on the stand. Just saying, don't commit a crime with that dude. LOL. You know, we do know that Pete Hines was the one.
Crime with that dude.
Pete Hines was the one bitching at Phil. Like, are you telling me how come you're saying that ABK deal, Call of Duty will be everywhere, but our games are not, or whatever? Like he was
the bitter bitch. The bitter bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Pony. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's a little pony inside of him. We know Todd was an Xbot for sure, but
he's been eating hay. He's been eating hay.
Yeah, for sure. This Payne says, remember in the court case, he kind of snitched a little bit, and they had to put them in his place. They had to put him in his place. Oh shit, I missed that. I don't. Maybe I heard it, but I don't remember.
Our people keeping our receipts.
That's right, baby.
Do.
Remember, Beehive said, "Why are Bethesda's game exclusive, but not the Call of Duty ones?" And he was kind of throwing shade at Xbox. I just said that. Yes, that's exactly what he said. This Payne.
All right. The bitterness has been explained. I get it. He is pissed. Redfall had to switch its way, and he is angry that Call of Duty does not have to. You need to understand, bro. You need to understand where you're at, though. Like, listen, you guys,
he ain't there no more.
No. There are certain games that are not meant to be exclusive, at least not at the time. Yeah. And that's that.
Saffold says Bethesda was really bitter about Xbox delaying Starfield. Listen, that's what saved Starfield.
Well, they should be thanking Xbox.
Apparently, we were so far behind. We would have seen this while we were having our rant. But this is to show you, though. I didn't see any of this.
Our people, baby.
And that's how you know we're connected, guys. Because that's exactly where my mind started going, right? Like, that's where I took it. Because it was like, I don't know. He didn't mention Xbox. That seems a little bitter bitch about him. And look at you guys coming through with the facts. Pulling up for your homie. That's what's up.
Pulling up the receipts. I got you, baby.
That's right. Xbox South Cole says P. Hines was the one who didn't like the fact that ABKs were multi-plat and Bethesda games were going exclusive.
Let's go.
Damn. Eric says maybe Pete just didn't want to do the explanation about exclusives anymore. Well, he ain't gonna.
He don't got to. Get to stepping. Pack your shit and go.
Says you're reading the tea leaves too much. LOL. I think he's genuinely retiring. Well, no. Don't get me wrong. I believe 100% he's retiring, and I don't think this is not a forced retirement. I think this is Pete Hines forcing himself to retire.
Listen,
I think Pete Hines is saying, you know what? I see where this is going. This is an Xbox play through and through. The whole thing that Phil said about on selective games will be doing exclusive and selective will be multi-plat. He knows that Phil really meant all this shit is going to be exclusive and go fuck yourselves on the multi-plat. So I think Pete was just like, nah, I'm good.
For me, right away, I heard retirement and I'm like, suspect.
Retirement is so fucked
it's
now.
such a dangerous word right now. You never know what the motives are behind. I don't believe Jimmy retired. Yes.
Jimmy's retiring.
Yes. That word is like danger zone right now. I'm not buying it yet. But now with what you guys have said and CMoney reading between the lines with this Xbox situation, listen, if he wasn't happy with the way things were going and that's why he's leaving, then as much as it's not forced retirement, it's a retirement that came under the circumstances. So it's not necessarily just say, I'm going to pick up and go because I want to. I'm going to pick up and go because I don't like this situation.
He's been there a long time. People who've been in places for a long time, when they start to get heat that they weren't getting because they were the big dogs, like, you're not the big dog anymore, Pete. Like, Phil's 19 inches is everywhere all over Bethesda now. So if you can't handle it and you can't take his 19 inches, then you got to go.
Yeah.
So I get it. He left on his own accord because he's like, this is not for me. Right. And I get that. Yo, all the best wishes to you, Pete.
Yes.
I'd better not see you show up at Sony or some crazy shit like that, because then this podcast is going to be on fire when you do that shit. We're going to fucking light your ass up.
Oh, yeah. For real.
Jesse B.
I'm ready.
Welcome, my man.
Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for being here, baby.
Eastside says, according to Refudge Gaming, Pete Hines hated being under Xbox. Was he lying to me? No, I think you're probably right, my man. I think you're probably right. I don't think he hated the fact that Xbox owned him. I think he hated the fact that he wasn't top dog anymore. He was second to only Todd and the owner. So it just doesn't make any sense. Kaseya, welcome.
Thank you so much for being here.
He says, LOL.
Good
Shatara says, CMoney, laughing my ass off. Stupid ass Texas accent. You know, I don't even know what accent I was doing. It was what I
was in the moment, baby. It was in the moment.
I have never listened to Dreamcast guy. I just imagine that's what he sounds like.
Gotcha. I get it.
You know
I get it. It was good, baby.
John TJ says, hey, have you seen the creators on the craters on Dreamcast guy's face? Cement won't fix the craters. Damn. That's cold. That's cold.
I get it.
I know I threw the first jab, but I forgot about it already. So just reading it is cold. Nino, welcome, my man.
Aloha, baby.
Hope all
Aloha,
gamers
my
are
love.
well on this Monday. Oh, we are well.
We're doing fantastic.
Well. Sensei says, definitely make sure you smash the like button. Yo, please do. Please do.
Yes.
We really appreciate that. Absolutely. Quizilla, welcome. They should make TVs like PCs with just Sony, GP, and Nintendo, no hardware. I feel that. That's it. You don't need it. I get them.
I get that.
Get that. Jesse B, the straddling the lines bugs me to no end. Everyone has a preference. It's whether you acknowledge it and can correct for it if needed. Just a general thought. I mean, listen, I agree with you 100%. I think in the Twitter space, like the people who are on here to talk about this shit, they have a preference. The rest of the world, they don't give a shit who they have. They don't care if it's an Xbox. They don't care if it's a PlayStation. They just buy it to play the casual games. You know what I'm saying? So that's why PlayStation doesn't sell shit. That's why PlayStation fans are not enough, because the casuals don't buy their games. But I agree, man. It bugs the shit out of me when these Twitter warriors, right? The people who are on here, they straddle the lines. They want to play safe, right? It's just like, come on, man.
That's the thing. Like, listen, again, we make it clear we love games, period. And I think you all do too, right? And the thing is that you do have to tell the truth and call it like it is. If not, you're full of shit, and we ain't with it.
We ain't with it.
No.
And that's why all our homies in here ain't full of shit.
Exactly.
Listen, somebody said we're Dirt 2.0. We don't got the sniping machine here, or we don't got the snipe animation that he uses. All right, but we will snipe you the fuck out of here if you're a piece of shit. So don't fucking think that shit won't happen. All right. Putty says, true, never committing a crime with a dude like that. Hell no. Listen, we shouldn't be committing crimes, but if we're going to commit a crime, I want to know I'm doing it with my homies and we safe. Ain't no fucking, what's his name?
We gotta do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Those niggas snitching out here. No. Fuck that. Hell no. I hope Jacob says, I hope season 4 Skylanders Academy on Netflix will be a thing. Yo, Jacob is still going with Skylanders. I'm loving it, bro. Loving it. Talking about chaos after that, man. Just so dope. Punty says 19 inches, pause. John TJ says, LOL, how funny would it be if P. Hines and Jim Ryan and Don Magic made a new company to compete against Sony? Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
She maybe adds to it. Says John Riccatello, Jim Ryan, P. Hines, waiting on Bobby Kotick. They're going to make the dream team of rejects. The dream team of rejects, bro.
Let's go.
Chicken Eye. Welcome, my man. Welcome.
Still loving that name, baby.
Oh, yeah. Great name.
Good
Great name. Okay. We finally caught up. Man, this is whole time. This has been 2 hours and just us fucking going off of what you guys are talking about.
I love this show. I love it.
Dope. It is so dope. Timmy says the Sony fans always expect perfection from every game, and so does Sony. If a game doesn't do well, they normally don't have those developers make them a game again most of the time. It's true. It's like it's living on the edge over there. It's wild. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I wanted to where is it? Where do I have it? It's somewhere. It's coming. Okay. So we've been talking about this whole thing, right? And honestly, the ponies are not handling this whole acquisition very well.
Which I love.
Okay. They're not. They're not. So I don't know if you guys saw. I'm sure you did because you guys be in the Twitter space like we do. And Metro, which is that scumbag of a news outlet, all right. I guess they had a reader's feature. And the reader feature says PlayStation and Nintendo should join forces to combat Microsoft Xbox.
What do you guys think about that?
PlayStation and Nintendo should join forces to go ahead and compete against Microsoft.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. You must have not heard about this, but Nintendo has a 10-year deal with Philly.
Yeah, Nintendo's bread has been buttered, my man. Nintendo's bread has been
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but that's where we're at.
Facts.
That's what's happening. I don't know if you've been living under a rock and you didn't hear about it. But yeah, sorry to ruin your day, but that's what's happening.
It's so true. Nino says it right here. Nintendo doesn't need Sony.
Not one bit. Sony will drag Nintendo down.
Facts.
That's it.
Real Island Gaming, welcome, my man.
Baby.
Says,
happy Monday.
Don't forget, Sony sent Spider-Man PlayStation 5 consoles out to influencers in September, of course, to try to buy their love. Always the way with Sony. And he also says Nintendo will never side with Sony. Never. We know that. And he knows that, right? But this is the thing. This is what this just exposes to you guys. And when this first came out, I said as much in a tweet. But this is the problem. This shows that PlayStation ponies, they know that they cannot compete with Xbox. They cannot. They know it's over. They know it's over.
You know that they know it's over when they're like, yo, Nintendo should carry us. Nintendo, can we just hop on your back?
Mario, can you carry us to success? Please?
Yeah, get the hell out of here with your bullshit.
Yo, it ain't happening. So sad. G maybe says, are we going to talk about their other comment of the guy being worried about PlayStation merging with Sony? What a dumbass. You know?
My people, what a dumbass. That's how we handle these things.
It's some dumbass
shit.
100%. But again, you know, you're out here and you are exposing these PlayStation's feelings. Okay, that's why, you know, you look at the screen, you look at this picture of this pony crying in the tears, with the little PlayStation tattoo logo on their ass, on the back. It's like, first of all, I never get tired of seeing ponies cry. No. So, you know, if there's a pony listening out there, and you see me tweet something,
that's the tears. That's
please,
the tears.
Yeah, that's a sea of tears.
That was dry land before the
that
ponies.
Was the desert.
Yeah.
That was their roadmap. That was their roadmap. Dry ass Sahara Desert. Okay. And the ponies united.
God, I love it.
And with their tears have flooded it. No, but it's crazy. But like, this is where they are.
Yeah.
They're at this place where they know that they have nothing coming. Sure. Are they making games? Yeah. We also know that they're making games as service games. We don't know. We can't trust anything that's coming out of them. Okay. We can't trust anything that's down the line.
We
The only
also
people
know
we
that
can
they
look
have
forward to is
Bungie running
Insomniac.
shit over there.
Exactly.
So
they can't even get their own house in order when it comes to Destiny. And they're out here telling what these other companies should do to be as successful as them. Come on, man. If they were that successful, they wouldn't need to be bought. Right?
Exactly.
They
Damn.
wouldn't need to be bought. So let's call it what it is. Again, ain't no fake bullshit here, right? We call it what it is here, right? And that's just the facts.
Agreed.
Real Island Gaming says Nintendo never forgets. And after what Sony did to them to get in the industry, yeah. Fuck
Nintendo's
all that noise.
like us. Nintendo's like
Nintendo's
Doodle.
petty.
I got my notes up in here. I don't forget shit.
They pick sides, baby. Nintendo ain't no punks. They pick sides.
Yeah.
They were like, hell yeah, Xbox. Hell yeah. Xbox slid into their DMs and they were like, yes, please. Sign on the dotted line. We are yours now together.
Take me, Daddy. Let's go.
Yeah, no, it's a big deal. Jacob says, do you think we should get Skylanders 7 or reboot the series? Ooh.
I want both. For sure. I think I
feel like I don't want them to reboot it and get rid of the characters. So no, because if they reboot it, they might change the characters.
No,
and
I
then
think it will add. I want them
figures
to
will be
add
gone.
characters.
Yeah, so new. We want a next one. We want a next one. They could do like a spiritual reboot where like the story is reset, but it doesn't change the characters.
I want them to also just give us back the games. Like I want to have them. I want access to them.
Facts.
Like give them back to us.
100%. John TJ says Sony is the red-headed stepchild being dragged by Phil Spencer saying you are going to like it. yo. John TJ dropping facts.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's amazing. Eastside Vandal says Nintendo's probably rooting for Xbox and Sega to crush PlayStation on the low. I think after signing that deal, they were on the up and up. 100%. They were like, I'm signing this. PlayStation, go suck your own balls. Okay, there we go. And that was it. That's the way that ended.
Oh my God. Damn, see, that's it.
Real Island Gaming says then Sony took FF7 from Nintendo plus Metal Gear Solid all started on Nintendo. Yo, I'm telling you, that's just no joke. Big Boy Mike says Sony is scummy. Facts, yo. Facts.
Agreed.
John TJ says PlayStation Road is as dry as Dreamcast. No lotion. He needs Vaseline.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Man, baby.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
My people. That's all I can say.
Hilarious, yo. So much facts are there. It's crazy. Real Island Gaming says just go back to the history of Nintendo and Sony. Yeah, you see it. It's all there. Nintendo's been playing the long game with them. That's all.
I gotta go back to the other. It's not slander if it's
not
true.
Slander if it's true. Okay.
If it's true, baby. Yo.
Sensei says, oh wait, did I? Jacob says true. Final Fantasy VII was developed for Nintendo 64, but Square wanted bigger memory, so they chose the PlayStation 1 and Nintendo said, fuck you. Well, listen.
And your mom and your sister and your dad.
That's hilarious.
Everybody.
Sensei says Nintendo and Microsoft are having an entanglement thanks to Ubisoft. Ubisoft partnered with Nintendo to make the Mario Rabbids game, and Master Chief is in Rainbow Six Siege, not to mention Cloud. LOL. Ooh. That's true. It's all about who you know. It's all about the connections. They're all connected, baby. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's funny because they're asking for Nintendo to side with PlayStation, but it seems like the industry is siding with Microsoft on this.
Yeah.
Because PlayStation burned too many bridges,
the
bro.
Entire industry, they're out there because, man.
Yo, they're like, yo, they have gotten into bed with so many big players, but they milk them. They take everything they can and then they leave them when they're in their worst position.
That's the thing.
Sega was there with Persona and all that shit. They gave them every single game. and then Sony
this is
didn't
why
give a
it's
shit.
so important for Xbox to buy Sega next. The thing is that, listen, they burned a lot of bridges and they weren't treated. When you get to power, when you get to be on top at the expense of stepping on others, that's going to come back and bite you in the ass. And that's just the truth.
100%. 100%. It's crazy, but this is the truth.
Yeah.
Jesse B says Rainbow Dash is so sad. Now you missed it, Jesse. That's Rainbow Jim.
That's Rainbow Jimbo.
This is live footage. We see him. He's out.
We
He's
found him
lost
in the streets.
He's lost in the sea of tears from the pony. So your ponies are welcome. We found him. There he is.
We got your leader. Here we go.
Your leader.
And that's an Xbox boat right there.
Yeah. We gave him a raft.
We gave him a little
T-Maybe says to quote Ice Cube, no Vaseline.
No.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
That's
yes,
a rough
baby.
One. Nino says, let's be honest. Sony was never going to win long term because it has the inferior controller.
Yeah, baby. Yo, their controllers are trash.
Come on, bro.
Trash.
This is the only way that controllers should be made.
Listen, we got that. What the hell is it called? That freaking crap we charge for 24 freaking hours. And tell me we were about
this is so shitty.
20 minutes maybe, and I'm being generous, into a freaking gameplay, and the bitch died. The bitch freaking said, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm out.
It's better than it was because they went bigger, but still, this is garbage, dude. And I have to plug it in. They come with a case. So, the Elite comes with the case if you have the case, and you just sit it right on there because the back has the chargeable stuff for it, right? Well, this doesn't. You have the case, but you put it in there and nothing happens. You have to take the wire then,
connection to the
plug
case.
It in, and it's like, come on, man. That's trash. Yeah. That's so hardcore trash. But you're right, Nino. They were never going to win long term. The controller decided everything right from the rip. Timmy says, when the media and a lot of the world really like a certain company or team, then they will always sing their praises and let them get away with a lot of things. Someone they don't like, they criticize. That is so true. It's so sad.
And it's annoying because that's not the way it should be, right? Again, I am sure that, when it comes to these reviewers, right? Obviously, they go over there, they fill out a resume, you know what they're into, you question them. I'm assuming you freaking question them. You do background checks to see if the shit is true. And it's like, they're not supposed to choose a team. If you're a reviewer, you're not supposed to, you're not
supposed to show your biases.
Love games. That's it. Period. Point blank. And then you should not be reviewing games that you're not into, because then that's messed up to the developers.
Or if you have some type of negative beef towards the company or the developers, right? That's just asinine.
IGN has lost their way in the idea of trying to get those clicks or making deals on the side. Whatever the heck is going on over there. Listen, you picked the wrong side, baby.
Facts. 100%. Eastside Vandal says, I've got a cold, body aches and fever. Oh, my bad, bro.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Thank you for being here with us.
Man. Thank you for rocking with us.
I hope we're making you feel better and that you're having a good time.
CMoney and Doodle are helping me feel better.
Thank you. That makes me happy, love. Thank you.
Oh, Drawn TJ says, everyone please hit the like button. Yes,
thank you.
Please do.
Let's go.
Also, don't forget, share it out, man.
Please
hit the share button, share it out to your Twitters or your Discords, wherever you are.
You guys,
just put it out there. It helps us grow, helps people see us, man. We appreciate you all so much.
Thank you.
John TJ says, you guys are awesome. Keep up the amazing content.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Oh my God. The Real Island Gaming says, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yes.
Yo, that's true. 100% true. Putty says, Sony playing the long game. Pause. LOL. We know nothing about PlayStation is long, fam.
Or thick.
No. not happening, bro.
Oh my God.
So Charles says this live stream is getting crazy. Yo, you know how we do. Okay. Big Boy Mike says DC guy face looks like a bubbly pancake. Oh my god!
Shit.
Why would you say that? Oh, I love pancakes.
No,
I could never watch them being made again. Oh my god.
CMoney stress.
Oh my god, that's rough. That's rough.
Man.
Eastside Vandal says, "Don't say entanglement. It reminds me of Jada Michael Myers pink kit now. Michael Myers pink kit now. She has traumatized men all around the world. Thanks." Yo, Jada is ratchet. Yo, she is wildin'. Talking all this shit.
Yo, she's acting
I never wanted to marry Will.
Yo, I married him because I was pregnant and my mother was
a world. You were just a random. You were an actress, but let's be real, bro. You were nowhere near the level of Will. If Will wasn't around, you were not going to live in the houses that you lived in, bro.
Listen,
that's just the fact.
If Will was not with you, we wouldn't be talking about you until this day. After claiming that you guys have been separated and not legally, but separated for 7 freaking years. You're still not relevant unless you bring Will Smith into the conversation. Facts. And anything you've said is chained to him. And that's the only reason why we're looking at it. That's the only reason why we're talking about it.
In that book, Will comes up at the red table.
Yep.
That's it. It's Will's name is what runs shit. And Will's the shit, bro. I hate that slander.
That when he went up there and said, keep my wife's name, she was like shocked. Like, bitch, Will was laughing at your ass until you started making faces. He was like, damn, now I gotta go and slap a motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
to the nigga who played Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Come on, man. Show some respect.
Pack your bags and go. You lucky he's letting you live in that house.
For reals. Wild.
What have she done? What have she done that actually matters, that makes anything? She's freaking messed up his career.
Shame and set it off. That's
dare you say in public for your kids to hear that you only married their dad because she was pregnant? Get the hell out of here.
I feel like the kids know this shit or grew up with it because if you see, like, the daughter was at the table.
Yeah,
at the red table with Will and the mother, like, talking about, like, this wild. We didn't know, like, what? You guys are
get it together, Jada. Get it together. Go take a nap. Go hang out. Go do something else. We don't need your books. We don't want you on TV. And don't get on Twitter. We don't want to know about it.
Yeah. You done. You done. Leave us alone.
We done with you.
Jacob says, remember, Skylander Supercharger Imaginators had their own racing mode, so Xbox can actually do a new game only in racing. Yo, that would be dope. I'm honestly, all this Skylanders talk is feeling good.
I agree. I'm so happy, guys. Like, I'm so happy that you guys are feeling the whole Skylander movement, because that's still I'm like waiting for it. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I want it back. I need it. So I'm so happy to hear you guys talking about it the way I feel about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Agreed 100%, my baby.
My people.
Jacob says, Marlon Gaming Nation used to watch him daily, but no more. Said that Turn 10 lied, and then 3 days later, he called Forza Motorsport the best game on Xbox Series X. Because they're clowns, bro. They're clowns. I need to get, like, a button that I can press and bring the clown up on the screen.
Yeah. Every time some bullshit is there, just pop it up. But this is what I'm saying. Like, you can only keep up the front and the bullshit for so long. And if you pay attention, you really see what people are all about, because they tell you in between all the fluff.
Listen, I agree. And guess what? I didn't know, but Jim Ryan is actually here. Says, I'll hit the like button, but it'll cost you $70. Jim Ryan creeped into here.
We
only
worry
a
about
Sony
you.
pony would be looking to charge people $70 for stuff. Fuck you. Oh, my man. Fuck you. You're the man. Punty says, been reading IGN since I was a baby and had dial-up and AOL. Sorry to see what's happening to them now.
Yeah.
Yo, it's so fucking true.
It is. It is.
Real Island Gaming says, saw you guys on Saturday on Kay Asante's show and loved your energy.
Thank you,
Real
baby.
Island, thank you, my man. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming by, man.
Such a freaking blast. It was so fun.
And that's to show you the type of people that were over there, and Kay Asante and how he has shit. Like, he's super cool people. First of all, he was at our show Friday night. He swung by. If you didn't watch it, definitely go watch it. It was a
Oh
celebration
my gosh,
of
we had
massive
so
proportions
much
about the
freaking fun.
closing of ABK. Check it out. So he was
Mm.
on our show. Next day, he invites us over, and he like obviously we're an acquired taste, I guess, for some people. We don't BS, right? And there's a lot of people out there making content who don't want to ruffle feathers too much, right? And I think we maybe ruffle some feathers, who knows. But I will
I'm
say
sure we
that
did.
I would say that Kay Asante having us on his show and just letting us be us, not like telling us to, all right, cool, calm it down or anything like that. They just let us do us. Like, that was dope.
That
KSI is a
was.
cool ass
I
dude,
love
and
that.
everybody
I
else who was on the
respect
show.
that so much because again, this is what this is all about, speaking your mind, right?
Yep.
These are opinions, these are feelings, these are things that we go ahead and everybody analyzes the facts differently. And again, it's I feel like the facts are obvious when you see them, when you think about them, but apparently not to everyone. Um, Again, we tell it like it is. We feel what we feel, we say what we say, and it is what it is. And it is an acquired taste. Not everybody's for it. I get it, but listen, we're gonna bring it and be us. And if you don't like that, then you're not for me, you're not for us. Get to stepping. Do
Facts.
your thing, I'll do mine.
100%. 100%. Nino says, anyone playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 beta? Today's the last day. Well, we played
Oh
last
my
night.
god, we
That shit
played
was
last night.
fun. It feels so good, dude. Yo, man, Call of Duty, for being a game that comes out every year, they make it better. The feel of that game, like, Halo is my favorite franchise in the world. And for me, Halo is perfection. But outside of Halo, okay, again, I just gotta, when new people come around, I need people to always know that no matter what I'm talking about, everything is less than Halo to me.
Yeah.
So keeping that aside, Call of Duty feels so amazing when you're playing. The gunplay, the movement, hopping over something, climbing something, going downstairs, you see the way that he moves, you feel like the steps he's taking. Man, they put so much attention to detail, and that's just now. Wait till they got that Xbox money allowing them to really do what they want to do with that franchise.
Listen, I'm gonna tell
It's
you,
gonna be
C-Money was
crazy.
out there with swag. He was whooping ass.
I was
He
doing
was
a little
whooping ass last
I was doing
night.
a little something.
Listen, he was killing everything he saw. All right? He was going
Thank
at
you, Doodle.
everybody.
I
You held it
killed a
down,
lot and
baby.
I got killed a lot, but I killed a lot,
You
and that's
held it
what's
down.
important.
Like cool as hell, too. Pa, 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 pa. Single shots, yo, laying
Oh,
them out.
yo, there's nothing more satisfying than that shotgun, though. You walking into a building, you swap over to that shotgun, and you just see them like fly back and die this beautiful, glorious death. It's amazing. It's so good. Sensei says, forget IGN, bring back X Play. At least Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb kept it 100 regardless of the platform. I
Yes.
remember watching that back in the day, man. And I know they tried bringing it back, and it's just a different time that we're in. But fuck, man, those were the good old days. They were fun times. Eastside says, CMoney Doodle, what do we have to do to get you guys monetized here on YouTube?
Baby,
Oh,
thank
Eastside,
you.
thank you, my man.
Thank you.
Listen,
We're trying to
it's
figure that
this
out.
is the thing. I don't know if you took a look at our channel, because like when we started going into podcasting hardcore, like it's basically everything we're doing now. But if you look through our channel, you'll see that we have over 1,000 videos on our channel, and we have a crazy amount of shorts, like funny shorts, things like that. We have crazy amounts of AMVs
AMVs,
that
yes.
Doodle and Madman made, so many of them. We have skits from back in the day, of Amiibo skits that my son did when he first, Madman did when he first started the channel. And the problem is that somewhere in those thousands, that the 1,000+ videos we have, when we went to monetize, they said
They
that we
said,
have reused
yep.
content. Now we don't have reused content because we don't repost something, we make all of our stuff, but they just don't define shit.
They don't
So
tell you what it is. And it's like we
exactly.
can't figure out what video in that mess and everything in there, it's their problem. Because like we send we can only talk to them. We have to send them a video for what, 5 minutes, CMoney?
Well, yeah, you have 5
You
minutes
have
to try
5
to
minutes
explain
to
it.
explain everything. And so we went ahead and we showed them the background of everything we do to do things, but we can't go to specific, like through every video to show them everything we did to make every short
Yep.
and every video because we only have 5 minutes.
Yep.
It's frustrating and it's
So
annoying that they won't tell us exactly what it is. I get the game. I understand it. I'm annoyed. So we're going to go and clean out the channel. Unfortunately, a lot of that content is going to have to go. It's hard to let go of it, but it is what it is. The AMVs, I'm going to move to my channel. I will let you guys know when that's in there. But yeah, we're just going to clean it out and hopefully they will have nothing to grab onto to come and give us.
yeah, I mean that's really where we are at this point. It's kind of like fuck it, because we did it and then we got denied. Then we had 30 days to fix whatever, again blindly fix things, and then we tried again. They approved
They
us.
approved us for like 24
Yeah,
hours.
so like
We were
we set
so
up our
hyped.
membership, we had everything going, and then like the next day or a couple days after that, it fucking they denied it. And it's like, what are you talking
For
about?
90 days now.
Yeah,
Like
so
we are on
November
hold.
19th
November 19th,
is
we
the
can go
next
ahead and
time we
try
can
again.
try again. So we're literally just gonna delete
Yeah, I don't want to. I
everything
don't want to
that's
do this
not.
game anymore
Yeah,
with
it's
them.
bullshit.
Like we try to again talk to them, trying to figure it out. They
They don't
won't
answer
tell
you.
us
They don't tell you
anything. They
anything.
won't answer anything.
And
They
then we
don't
were like, can we
look at the
keep the things
rules.
private? Like if we don't want to just delete the stuff that, these, they take days to make some of these
Yeah,
AMVs. Like they worked
it's a
hard on that
lot
shit.
of
We have
work.
like 50 something on our channel. And they just wouldn't say it. And I don't want to put things private. And then November comes and we put things private and we're like, okay, we're good. And they're like, no, because they're still
Another
there.
3 months.
So I don't
Yeah,
want to wait. So
we're not gonna do
we're gonna
that.
delete everything and see. But that's why we started the Patreon. And thank you, to everyone who has
Thank you
supported us on
guys
Patreon.
so
We
much. It means a
appreciate
lot
you
to
so
us.
much, kind of getting us, through to that point. And hopefully November 19th we can resubmit and get approved.
Yes,
And
because
that will
guys,
be glorious.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I love doing this. I love hanging
Yep.
out with you guys. We have so much freaking fun. And it just I want more time to do it. I want to be able to do it even more often than we do. I know we have a lot of shows, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it again
Yeah.
because it's like listen, Steve messaged me this morning that he was looking forward to the show and I was like, I'm so pumped.
Yep.
I'm so pumped.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So
Thank
thank
you.
you, Eastside. We appreciate it. We're trying, man. We're trying. So hopefully November 19th we'll do it. But again, anyone who does want to help support us before that happens, our Patreon is there. Big shout out to Mr. Joanna Dark, Dragonheart Yobi, Fonto Sir,
Baby.
Isaac Hayes 85, Zachary McCoy, Sith Lord. We appreciate you guys
Thank
very
you
much.
guys.
But also understand, even if you can't do that, just being here with
Yes.
us, you're supporting us, you're helping us. We love you guys.
We do.
Hanging
We
with
have
us.
so much fun. We love
we
you guys
do.
are so freaking funny. You get us. Like I love
Like,
the
we found
back
our
and
people,
forth
like it's
yes,
dope.
when we're talking, we love this.
Absolutely.
So thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. And thank you for the nice, kind words and encouragement to continue to do this. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. And to break the mushy stuff, Eric says, we'll smack the wrong person. Listen.
Did. Thank you. Yes.
But the difference is, if he'd smacked the other person, we'll be in handcuffs.
Yeah. Seriously, she would have sent his ass to jail real fast.
She's that's the only reason she's waiting. She's hoping he either drops dead so she can get all the money in the house, all right, or she's hoping that he does something so heinous that she can take everything from him.
He can take him down. That's the thing. It's freaking sad.
Yep. Jacob says Will Smith slapped Chris Rock and got the biggest punishment, but people have done worse in Hollywood but got no punishment.
That's true. Well, that's very true.
That is true. 100%.
Listen, Chris took that shit. He just stood there like, I don't even know that I will have that type of freaking power because, dude, coming my way, I would have been like, bitch, let's go. Like, he I don't understand how he didn't see that coming. I don't know how he didn't step back if he didn't want to fight, ran if he didn't want to fight, or just like get ready to rumble. Let's go.
Nice.
You see somebody putting on their gloves, jump into that freaking ring and get ready to fight because it's going down. I don't know how he walked away from that shit.
My man stood there. That shit hurt him, but he stood there and took it like a man, and he didn't snitch. He didn't go call the police. He didn't bitch about it. He waited a year and did a comedy special talking about it, and he made his money like a man.
Listen,
okay?
I could not have done that shit. Come Doodle's way. I'll be ready for you.
Well, first of all,
fight.
ain't nobody doing nothing to you.
I'll pull hair, punch.
Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. The motherfucker will be murdered. They will be murdered on sites. Okay, so stabby stab will be real quick from
going down
from
like
Papa
that.
CMoney. All right, so you ain't got no thoughts needed to go in your head about that. So Charles says, "Poor CMoney won't look at pancakes the same." Nah, I won't. These are facts.
I make you pancakes, baby. So it's all right. It's all right.
That's
you won't have to. You won't have to see it.
And they're banging. Eastside Vandal says, Jacob Nova, exactly. Ezra Miller, cough, cough. Why the Flash slander? Damn it.
Freaking Flash.
Freaking Flash. Drawn TJ, hey, Doodle and CMoney, you guys need, and I repeat, need to do a crossover with Dirt's channel, WBG. You guys are Dirt 2.0, just like Dirt. I don't know if you saw it, Drawn TJ, but our boy Dirt was here. We did an interview with him 2 weeks ago.
Amazing interview.
And it was amazing. Yeah. If you guys have not watched it, please do. Now, I will say, we're definitely open at any point in time to make that happen. What you guys need to do is go tell Dirt that you want to see that happen. All right. You pull up on Dirt and like, Dirt, we need Doodle and CMoney on your show. Let's go. Make that happen. Let them know. We already got the okay over here. We're down. We're down.
Tell us what you think, Dirt.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. Rashawn says the daughter wrote a letter to dead Tupac asking him to come back because her mom loves him, not Will.
Oh my God.
That's
holy crap.
Man, that's cold.
Wow.
That's cold. I do know that we did hear that Tupac was like her real love.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta tell you, growing up in the hood, I believed it. I thought he left and he was going to be gone for 7 years and then come back.
I thought he was in Cuba. He's coming back.
Either it wasn't real and he's actually dead, or motherfucker loves Cuba and he's just staying out there.
Or he knows that Jada's waiting for his ass and he's like, I don't want none of that. Thank you. Next.
That too. Timmy says, wonder how much Mr. Goo old CG has been flip-flopping like he usually does, and bet he is still saying keep that same energy because he's a clown, dude. He's a clown. Look, dude, Marlon is a clown. Real Island Gaming, absolutely. He got mad at me because I told him stop begging his fans for money. Yo,
oh my God, I saw the most disgusting freaking video. See, we talked about it.
Yep. That guy with that subscription, the subscription chain, people are putting 20, 30 subscriptions in the chat, and somebody only did one subscription, and he called him out and gave him shit. Like, if you're seeing people doing 20, 30, then match them, do 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Don't just come over here and do one. Like, what are you talking about, bro? This man gave you money that they fucking earned to support your bitch ass, and you're out here fucking like giving him shit because he didn't give you as much as you wanted.
For this, this is ridiculous.
We're out here struggling to even get monetized, and this dude's getting trains of memberships given to him, and he's bitching that one person only gave one. Fuck out of here, man.
The thing is, like, how dare you? And how can people continue to give this clown money after seeing
after hearing that? Fuck that guy.
You have some fucking self-respect.
Seriously,
walk the fuck out. Never look back. I don't give a crap what he's feeding you.
Fuck that guy.
Get out of there. How can you keep on giving him your money after seeing how he treated someone like shit over freaking spending money on his channel? Get the hell out of here.
Facts. Yo, it's true. It's true. All right. I'm gonna read through these. We're gonna be wrapping up real soon. It's getting close to 12, and I know my man Boom's gonna go live. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. These were supposed to be short, but apparently they're not
It's a
anymore.
1-hour show, you guys.
It's not. Just
This is what I'm
expect it's
telling
now a
you.
2 to 2.5 hour show.
We love hanging out with you guys. If we ever,
I'm at work right now. I mean, I'm
yeah.
at home, but I'm working from home today, and this is
if
what's
we
happening.
ever leave in an hour, even though it is an hour show, it's because like we really gotta go.
Yeah.
But man, I would spend the freaking day just chilling and talking.
Honestly, I would just take the whole day doing this. But
Yeah. Just
gotta work,
reading the
got other
chat,
things going
talking
on.
back and forth with you guys. It's freaking real. The love is real.
All right, let me
showing up
fly
for
through
us.
some of these things. Okay, we're gonna fly
Go ahead,
through some of
baby.
these chats, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Jacob says, "I feel for every naughty dev who got laid off, but I don't feel for factions being on ice and probably getting canceled. I love seeing MBG, Marlin Gaming, and Dreamcast guys sad face because of it. Hell yeah, fuck that shit." Real Island Gamer says that was an awesome interview with Dirt, but not a huge fan of Umbra. He is a pony bot. Well, I mean, he likes Xbox. He's an Xbox fan. He is not as focused on Xbox as maybe we are, right? And again, he definitely prefers Xbox. You know what I'm saying? But his opinions are more open, right? He keeps his mind more open to some of these things, which is fine, man. Umbra's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's just, not everybody is so we bleed green. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, this is the thing. No, not everyone is as invested about the things that have been taking place. And I'm sorry, I can't help but to be.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it. He doesn't lean pony and then dabble in Xbox. He's an Xbox dude. He's just, his opinions when he talk are more open, right? He's not as narrow focused as maybe we are. Jacob says they worship Sony, factions will be great. Well, it's not, because it's gone. Jacob says that's what you fucking deserve. That's right. Hell yeah. Nino says facts, gameplay is amazing. Yes, sir. CMoney, Halo #1 though.
Yes, baby.
Yes, baby. Look at the Halo. And there's so much. There's a big one right here. Look at them.
The Chief. CMoney
Chief comes
loves
in. Hello, Chief.
the freaking Chief.
Chief, I was messing with you. Stay there. Don't move.
He's like, I want to be on camera now.
Yeah, I know. Put him in camera.
Now
he's like, I want to be on camera. John TJ says, hey guys, let me blow your mind. COD runs on a Verizon of ID Tech, maybe update COD to like Doom level of gameplay. Oh, a version. I'm sorry. There you go. I put it together. On a version of old ID Tech, maybe update COD to like Doom level. Oh, dude, that's the money. That's what it is. That's why they can't take a break, because they keep making the game. But if they have the chance to take a break, not the next game, but like the one after that. So the one that's 4 years away, not the one that's 2 years away, right? The one that 4 years away, they can go ahead and take that time to get everything up to snuff. Maybe the one that 2 year away can do it too if they put their, they go ahead and take advantage of it ASAP. But that would be dope. Big Boy Mike says, I'm happy that I found you guys on Web Dave's show. Real, recognize real. Salute,
you, baby.
Big Boy Mike. Appreciate you, my man.
Thank you so much,
man.
Thank you
so much, man. Thank you.
We're happy you found us, baby.
Yeah, so we are. Yeah, absolutely. Real Island Game says, since that incident, I have been done with Will Smith. Poor Will. Listen, Will's just caught up. You hear everything going on at his house. She out here snitching on him, putting all this type of nasty shit out in the world. He's stressed, and at the same time, he was like, I still got to show him a man, and that you're not gonna disrespect my quote unquote wife in front of me. Like, I get it. Like, I would have done the same thing. I'm not gonna lie.
He had a Tupac moment. He was like, yo, I gotta
he was like, you want to see Tupac?
Yeah.
You want to see Tupac? I'll show you Tupac. He did it. Yo.
I get it though. I get the situation, because it's like, yo, you should not. He was laughing. He was laughing at the joke.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's the stress that got to him. She maybe says, "LOL, Pancake Face. DCG's villain name should be the Griddler." Oh shit, that's fucking fire.
Damn,
that's fire. Timmy says, "Don't lots of the Sony ponies beg their subs for money with fake reasons for the money so they can get a new console or something?" Yeah, they do. They say, "Oh, that there's gonna be ads coming into the chat or some bullshit like that." It's like, all right, man, fall back. Dusty,
baby,
damn, salute, brother. What's up, my man? How you doing, man? Thank you for coming by. I promise you, we're wrapping up, guys. We're wrapping up. You guys have so much stuff to say. Trying to get us out. Says me and Marlon did not get along because he talks out of both sides of his mouth and then insults his own fan base. And you know what? Look at you being better, leaving that shit. It's the clowns who stay there, who take that abuse, who he relies on, right? He does that. He's like an abusive spouse, right? He tries to belittle you to make you feel like you're not good enough.
Exactly.
So you stay because he's so great. Fuck him.
That's the crazy shit. Whoever stayed is a freaking dumbass bitch, probably laughing at the crap that he does to embarrass other people. It's not cool, man.
Garcia says Marlon is a wop wop. Chicken Eye says Ponies on suicide watch. Spider-Man a 91 right now and not 100. Oh shit.
Yo, I can't wait to hear the bullshit that's coming from this. I want to hear the comments. I want to know what's up. Let's go.
Absolutely.
But you know what? I think at the end of the day, they'll be celebrating, and because this is the thing, they can't focus in their own situation. They can't focus on their games. They can't focus on playing. This is going to be a look at Spider-Man versus Starfield. We beat their score. That's what it's going to come back to.
Oh yeah, we're going to hear it.
Yeah, we're going to get it, and then we'll be back. We're going to get you back, Ponies. Listen, don't worry.
It's all right. We have an onslaught coming, man. That the difference between you and us is that you got one game, and that one game is the only game you're going to have.
This is your moment right now.
Listen, we got games, baby. We got plenty of games coming. So you can ride that 91. You can ride that 19 inches all day long, baby. Because we got so much more. We got so much more. Get used to riding, fam. Nino says the stand is extra now. Dusty says, what up, family? Love you guys. Oh,
love you, baby. You know that.
Coming.
You know it.
Big boy Mike says, hit that like button.
Thank you, baby.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts. Jesse B says, okay, the griddler made me wake up the dog laughing.
Nice.
CMoney, ride that 19 inches. Yo, make a pause. Oh my God. All right, guys. Listen, with that, we are gonna wrap it up. Yo, this was a banger of a show.
It was amazing, guys.
Thank you all for coming and rocking with us. We appreciate you all. Let's go ahead and bleed green as a family. All right. We represent, again, we don't hold shit back here. So thank you all for rocking with us. That's the nice thing. If you're here, we know you real. Because you wouldn't tolerate this talk if you wouldn't. All right. So we appreciate you. All right. So thank you so much. Don't forget, go harass Dirt about doing that collab. You know what I'm saying? Get us on the show. Do it. It's going to be a fun time. But thank you all again.
Thank you, guys.
We really, really appreciate it. We're going to end the show. I'm going to always say the same thing. I'm just going to shout out again. I know we just did it, but you know, obviously YouTube won't let us monetize. So if you would like to help support the channel in any which way, the link to our Patreon is pinned in the comments. It's also in the description below. And it's also across the screen on the nice little ticker that's going across. And you could join these fine folks who have decided to help us out a little bit, which is Mr. Joanna Dark, Dragonheart Yobi, Fonso Sir, Isaac Hayes 85, Zachary McCoy, and Sith Lord.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all so very much. We really, really appreciate it. Guys, remember, we are not done. Today we're done. Tomorrow,
oh my God,
we are going to be back with our guest show, her, him, and a guest. And tomorrow is a double hitter. We got two, not one interview. We got two live interviews happening. Two, baby. We got 4 p.m. Eastern time. We got our man Jay Fonzarelli, who's going to be joining us. It's going to be a fucking amazing show.
It is.
So don't miss it. Make sure you're there. And then at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got our boy Karim Jovian.
Yo, I'm so excited.
This guy's a YouTube superstar. Going to be stopping by our channel, letting us go in and have a great interview. It's going to be fire. Guys, stop by our channel. You know we do shit different. Come over here. It's going to be a banger of a day. Remember, we will be back here Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern time with On Point, the gaming podcast, where we're going to dissect and talk about all the fun shit that's going on this week in the world of Xbox, because here we bleed green, baby.
That's how we do it, love. All day. That's how we do it.
Listen, Friday, we're going to end the week with On Point, Anime and Beyond, 6 p.m. Eastern time. This past Friday, we had a hijack Anime and Beyond for our gaming news because the deal closed. We had to do it.
Man, what a party.
But this
what
Friday,
party.
we will be back. Anime and Beyond. We talk anime, we talk TV, we talk movies, we talk pop culture, whatever we want. But we will be back. And hopefully we can have some guests on the show. We'll see how that goes. But guys, we love y'all. Thank you so much for rocking with us.
So much, you guys. Thank you.
Enjoy your day. Doodle.
Yes, baby.
It's done.
It is.
It's over. We finished.
It's over. Man, what the hell?
Until next time.
You're intruding.
You're intruding.